Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your one and only girl, H.L.I.C, the one and only room shaker. I'm gonna call y'all. Good morning. How are y'all doing? I know some of y'all lazy. Some of y'all just not going to bed. Some of y'all riding on shine, getting ready to get to it. And of course, before anybody pop out, I need to pop out. Because I done caught up on everybody. Like, ooh, y'all know the early bird gets the worm. So it's time for me to get my day started. And baby, watching some of y'all stuff. Pastor and Brian, let's start off with a recap and a reality check at the same time. Pastor and Brian ran the absolute muck. Hey, Pastor got on the ground to do planks to show Brian what he here for, what he give, and what it's supposed to be given, and all that other stuff. What's up, Rico? Good morning, baby. Good morning, Daniel. And Brian said, "Hurry up, Pastor. Turn your camera off." Like he was getting turned on and stuff, and then Brian showed his body. Brian is slimming down nice well. Like, let's go see. Now look, this is what I'm mad about. Cause y'all know me, TMO, Honest Roll was talking about doing the biggest loser. Y'all know what it was given. So then everybody was gonna have somebody from their camp represent. I wish we could have got the people to join in, or they would have been serious about it, because that's what triggered me and H.L.I.C people to get aligned and stuff like that for the Biggest Loser. And quite frankly, everybody was doing good on their weight loss journey. Like you got Pastor coming down, you got Church of Lane Mobile coming on down. You got a lot of people that's coming on down and trickling on down the line, and they actually look good while they doing it. And they having fun, and by us actually being the personalities that cam up, because a lot of people was complaining about they wouldn't be willing to cam up and get on the scale. Like y'all know, I done cammed up and got on the scale before. I don't give a damn about that. Like if we gonna do it, let's do it. Can't nobody do it like we do it. Like you gotta be willing to sit out there and get out there, but then people was like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be comfortable about that. So it kind of told me like, okay, well, y'all do y'all thing and I'll do my thing. Now Pastor and Church Lane wasn't part of the conversation. It was a conversation with me, TMO, and Honest Row. And the reason why we was looking into it is because Big Man TV, for those who know who he is, was telling us that he was having challenges with his weight, and that it's getting to the point where his health is declining and he got to be on oxygen, and he just don't see himself being here for a long period of time, because they were sitting here saying he had too many health issues coming about, and that if he don't do something about it, he won't live very long. So then, of course, you had Brianna come out, and she started letting y'all be part of her weight loss journey and showing herself in the gym and all that other stuff. And then it was like different people that was coming out. Some of them got applause, some of them got received, some of them got respected, some of them had y'all giving them a pat on the back, and some of y'all just went left and just started attacking certain people. Because I didn't see Church Lane get attacked. I didn't see Pastor get, well, I did see Pastor get attacked, because they was telling him he looked like he fit to disappear and he got Botox and all that other stuff. But Pastor actually giving. He actually giving. Like I can't hate. I gotta give it where it is for the ones who seen the full body cam up and everything. My people was proud of me and was like, yeah, let's do this. Like I say, if you devoted to taking care of yourself and you love yourself, you shouldn't let nobody get in your way, and you should show them that it's things that if you actually motivate yourself, you can change them. But and don't worry about the critics or the people that's gonna be mad or envious or jealous hearted about it. Get what you're gonna be given. Who is okay? This is Rico. Hey, dropping a ticker. I love your intro. Hold on, let me let Rico up here. Uh-huh. Good morning, Rico. How are you?
Grand Rising, peace and blessings, room shaker. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Mm. What child? So what's tea? What's been going on?
That's what I'm sitting here talking about. So The weight loss journeys, I'm just seeing a lot of people was actually participating in the weight loss journey, and I wish we could have launched that big show as far as everybody that was gonna contribute, because I know Pastor and probably Treasure Lane wouldn't have felt no type of way. I know myself, and I wouldn't have felt no type of way about the cam up version of it and the weigh-ins and all that other stuff. Like I would have been in it to win it, and then we was also willing to put up prize money for the person to walk away with the win. Like just to show give you some form of motivation. So I was wishing that we
Oh,
could have
when
kept
was
it.
it? I would like to join and do it myself.
Well, TMO ain't said nothing else about it. I felt
Oh,
like Ro didn't need to participate unless it was for motivation and what you call that, moral support, because what are you
mhm.
losing, Ro? Like what are you losing? But we was actually doing it. We actually thought about it on TMO Live, talked about it on TMO Live, is because not Brian, Big Man TV had told us about the complications and the stuff that he's dealing with and going through. So we was gonna see in what ways could we motivate him, and we always feel like it's a little room left for change. If you feel like you want to change something, not because you have to, but if you feel like you want to, or you needed a support group to walk them miles with you, we was all willing to participate.
Okay. I would have been gladly to participate to help somebody, because that's actually what I actually do too, is help people, with weight loss and stuff.
But I ain't seen Big Man TV since we actually did that live. Now I ain't subscribed to him, but I would have subscribed to him, especially since he said he had to be on oxygen and stuff like that. Like I really don't like him, but once you say
I don't
that
like
it's a
them either.
health
Yeah.
issue,
Hmm.
it's a health issue, and you need help, or you feeling insecure about certain things, that we can sit here and prop you up or help you get through it. Like it is what it is.
Yeah. That would have been good, regardless if you dislike a person or not, but like it's all about getting them right, especially when they know that they need to, you know, get their life, in check, especially if you're on a breathing
So then,
machine.
okay, I was watching, I was catching up on the lives because I tuned out. I woke up, and I caught the Hood Table live, and it was one of the topics that I actually said that I wanted to start doing shows where we get mature people up here to host a conversation, and it was gonna be different levels of sexuality, freaky levels, what's just nasty, what's an outright no, because me being a woman, that I think my face is my wait, what's in your background? That shit loud.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, so it's like the different levels of this relationship goals. And I woke up getting ready for work, and I seen the Hood Table and Big Red Show and TC and a lot of other people was over there having this conversation. So I'm like, and when I came in, they was talking about, if Big Red mentioned, like Room Shaker said that on her panel. Why would a man envision his feet in my face? Like, yeah, I'm not sucking no toes. You're not putting your feet in my face. You're not putting your feet in my mouth. Like it's a lot of things that was known. So then we was us all being mature people. Like we found out that everybody have different standards. And a lot of people was like, you green or certain things, and I'm like, what's for you ain't for me. Like, and then they was like, well, how are you on the oral pleasures? It's a no. I don't want you to give me nothing I'm not willing to give you back. So therefore, I don't base my life around that. I don't need that to get wet. Like I'm naturally fluent. So I don't need all that other stuff. Room shaker, how long you been live? I just came live. I only been live 8 minutes, Miss Whistle down. I only been live 8 minutes, boo. So then we just talked about it, because I was like, they was like, how about waking up to it? Waking up is the best part. Like that wake up can really hit. I'm not saying the words, y'all can read between the lines. That wake up be the booster. Like if you sit there and let him tap into your energy, you tap into his, and y'all drain yourself to nothing left to go to sleep. When you wake up, you gotta boost yourself right back off and just start your day, and then be hyper and pleasant in it. Like it is what it is. But then it was another one. How do I feel about the affection in public? The holding hands, the kissing, the hugging, and stuff like that. I'm with all that, but that groping and all stuff like that, yeah, no, you ain't going that far with me outside in public. So yeah, you could tone
Uh-uh.
that down. Okay, I didn't miss that. No, you did not. So then, what else? I seen somebody text me and asked me, am I over there to go see Lemon? I say, what's going on? And they took a screenshot. So is Lemon and Shakim made up, or are they still at odds? Because they said Shakim is fighting for attention because he redirect over there to Lemon. And then I noticed Shakim got a habit of bringing me up because then swinging back around, y'all. Y'all know I just breeze through the topics. We don't
I'm
linger
about
on
to
them because I
switch
really.
devices real quick and come back up.
Okay.
Okay.
I just swing through the topics because really it ain't that exciting for me to linger on it. So I'm like, wow. So maybe he's trying to get back in Lemon good grace or whatever the case may be. And people was trying to point it out and bring it to Lemon attention, and Lemon was looking over it like he didn't want to be bothered. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, anywho, moving right along. So then I went to Sincere Live because I was over there on Goosey's and somebody came over there and said, Room Shaker, why is Sincere over there talking about you in K Fit? And then Tulsa, you know, man in a wig dress or whatever you want to call it, was up there, was like, yeah, Room Shaker, why is you and King Roman into it? Let's clock this. You said King Roman struck you, and I said, you lying wanks. When did I say any of this? Girl, no, you lying to your goddamn teeth. What shit is you up here trying to start? Because King Roman ain't struck my page. But she's like, how long you down? You can't go live. I was like, why would King Roman strike me? Like, is you trying to strike me and blame King Roman? Like, bitch, you know it's gonna be simple as 1, 2, 3. Cause I'll go over there asking Roman like, did you strike me? If you did, for what? But it never happened, so I ain't got to entertain the thought of it. But I'm like, girl, you weird. Like you see how you just run around here being messy and try to stir up shit for no reason. Like, girl, find something better to do. Find something better to do with your time. Like, yeah, y'all just weird at this moment. So I'm moving right along. So then I go over there. I say, K-Fit says she's done. We're done with this conversation. It's nothing burger. Then Goosey, I guess he forgot because certain things like you tune it out. If you moved on, you just tune it out. So Goosey was like, yeah, what's up with that? I said, Goosey, don't you do this. Like, don't feed it to Tulsa. Because, you know, we already discussed this. It was a nothing burger. So we going to leave it right there at nothing. Like, it does not exist. So then I'll go over there to Sincere to see what's going on because they were saying that we the topic over there. And it wasn't nothing at all. As soon as I touched down, she said, Room Shaker, they came over here and said, you and Gucci was talking to us, talking about me. And then she's like, I felt like if y'all had something to say, y'all would come tell me. So she blew it off. So I'm glad she did. So then here goes Shaquille was like, yeah, I'll go listen. Then he said, I have no time to go listen to Room Shaker. Nigga, you know you sit here and dwell on every word that come out my goddamn mouth. And I try my damnedest to pay you no attention, but you annoying. But yeah, you don't phase me or excite me or thrill me or even turn me on in the least piece of world. Now you saying you bisexual? I just don't believe that. Like, nigga, stop straddling the goddamn fence. Stop, because most mature women that know the difference of a man that's saying he please a man, like we don't know what's going through your mind. And I'm gonna tell y'all a lane y'all will never be able to create for me. If I be honest and be upfront about it, like, yeah, you would never put me in the role where I'm supposed to be compatible to a man because at the end of the day, I was born a woman. I might have came from a nigga ribs or his socks or whatever, his sack or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm not never supposed to sit here and be in battle with one. Oh, unless I'm standing my ground, like you ain't gonna beat me. That's a different thing. But as far as me trying to be like you or want to be you or dress like you or just put my hands in my pants and all that other stuff, like yeah, no, 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 no. I don't think like that. So I'm just gonna have to keep it real on that note. So I'm like, when you try the hardest, so then Goosey got up there. And I didn't even see he didn't drop down the chat. He just hit the thing because you know her moms blocked Goosey and they blocking a lot of other people from coming over there. Cause melanated agenda does not see it for a lot of these people, and it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So next thing you know, Goose was like, I just trying to school you and teach you because you're not seeing the signs. He over here on your platform calling Brianna all type of names and stuff. And she's like, what? He calls her a couple of bitches. Like it was just like she didn't give a damn. And he was like, yeah, don't you see what he doing? And she was like, oh well. And I was like, At this point, I think you can't force these people to care because if they don't see it for you or they don't like you or they see a disdain from you, 9 times out of 10, what another person put say on their platform, they ain't gonna even hold them to it. Like, yeah, go ahead and get your rocks off. It is what it is. But then some people was like they don't know what something supposed to happen, I guess, because she brought it up in a live I was in the other day that is he always like that? Because when she hit Shakim platform, they said that the little froster some I finally seen what the nigga look like, baby. He a mop. He a mop headed dude look like he's stone cold cracked out or something. Like I seen that picture and I'm like, oh, okay, okay, okay. I understand what type of nigga we dealing with. When you entertain a nigga like that, that nigga have no reason, no purpose on this app. He's basically a crash dummy. He's basically in real life too. He's basically a crash dummy. So if you ain't willing to stump the yard and stand your ground with that type of nigga, because that nigga look like he'll make you hurt him. He got a history and a habit of putting his hands on women. And when it comes to stuff like that, women, all 2026, and I wish I would have started before we got to this time, I'm tired of y'all giving bros a pass. If a man thinks that it's okay to put his hands on you, it's okay for you to sit there and take a limb. It's okay for you to cut, stab, twist, sharpen, all that good stuff. It's okay to sit there and take some pegs out that ass. Like, don't sit here and ever think it's okay to let a man think he gonna chastise you because you refuse to submit or listen to what he tell you. Like that's not the way men operate. That's not the way men supposed to work. If a man don't see it for you and think y'all not compatible, he supposed to move on to the next. But when he start attacking your willpower to live and try to break you down mentally and physically, it's time for you to exit stage left. Like I'm just keeping it real. Hey son kids, good morning. Finally home listening though, work in the morning. Today was a success. Tell your baby I said happy birthday, LaKendra. What's up, son kids? So it's a lot going on. I was like, this is crazy because you sitting here saying you gonna push her to the point that she's gonna be afraid to pop out. Brianna, I hope you don't allow this to happen. This is the point, even though it is what it is, there's no coming back. I think this is the point for you to stand up and conquer. I think this is the point for you to get him a run for his money, Brian. If you somewhere listening, I think this is the point for you to stand down. It's okay to go back and forth, Brian. If you want to go back and forth, go back and forth. But I'm just gonna say, stop striking her page. If you see she's already under attack and you see that if she want to fight back, let her. Like, this is where y'all prove y'all strongest strength. When y'all allow a person to go and stand up on their platform and not intervene. Like, y'all want to paint people as the weakest link, but a person that ain't gonna bow down, she actually show how much strength she got. Because I will expect her to fight back. Like, that's how you conquer. That's how you get your pat on the back. That's how you get your brownie points and all that other stuff. Don't go on mute. Stand the hell up. Give a person exactly what they looking for and what they want looking for too. Hey Jay Paris, hey Jackson, good morning. Love and everyone. Hey Jay Paris, good morning, boo. Uh because let's go room. Oh yes, absolutely. Because I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to strike her panel in the middle of a battle. Now I can't tell you how to fight, so if that's the way you want to rock out, you can. But when you see other people that's coming at her, you supposed to let her stand in the paint. You supposed to let her be great and show her strength. Anytime you want to get your get back, as long as she on the board, you got an opportunity to. So I don't feel like that you should let her have to be powerless when it comes to him. Like, I'm really getting irritated my goddamn self about this. Like, I wish, like, for a day or even a week, I wish I could just be switch out spots and places with her. Like, man, I wish. Dog, let me stop that because I done seen the movie Big and all that other stuff. How these people become kids and then a comb or something can make you switch spots with the people. But for a day, I wish I could have been the one that he was entertaining the thought of because he would have seen just how devious this shit could have got. Because what? Like, the whole time you baiting and screwing and then you want me to pop, you really want me to pop out and come see you and I know you all messed up. Like, yeah, this would have been good. This would have been too goddamn easy. Because, you know, men are quick to take their clothes off and some of them take them off quicker than a woman. Like, Yeah, like it didn't leave you sitting there like see the games you should not play. Because see, women can be deprived. Women can go without. Women can sit here and self please or take a cold shower or whatever they may need to do handle themselves. Hold on, I got you, I see you, boo. Take whatever they need or do whatever they need to do to handle themselves. But y'all catch blue balls. Y'all catch what is in your background, Rico?
Oh, okay. Is that clearer? I have to switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your mic turned all the way up? Cause you sound loud.
Oh, I sound too loud. Oh, I think that's my mic.
Okay.
Okay. Let me turn it down, child. Okay. Oh, so what did I miss? I catch blue balls? Who got blue balls?
No, I'm just saying because I just said I wish I could switch spots with Brianna, and I could have been the one dealing with remix because he's an asshole. He got a smart flip mouth. I do too. He feel like he supposed to apply pressure to women. He thinks he's a woman beater. He's a woman beater till he come across the right woman. You gonna try
That part.
all you gonna cross or you gonna do all this stuff until you meet that woman that ain't refused to be your punching bag. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm one of them that believes in putting sleeping pills in your food. Like, you can't cross the bitch
Mm-hmm.
you lay up with. You can't cross the bitch that house you and take care of you. Cause man, look, you'll be walking around here with rashes. I put some goddamn washing powder in your goddamn clothes, and you wondering why you itching or go buy some itching powder stuff. Like, I would irritate the hell out your goddamn soul. I would be the type that would crush up some glass and put it all in your shoes. And when you step in there, you wonder why you getting cut up. Or how about I cook you a well done steak and put so many
Okay,
fine
make him
pieces
a
of
special
glass.
pie.
When you swallow, it cuts up. It cuts up everything that it goes through, every tunnel, every avenue. Yeah, that glass gonna make you have internal bleeding. See, this is why you wouldn't play with somebody like me, because I will play back and I will play for keeps. Like, see, the stuff when I found out that you intentionally mean to do bodily harm, my mind tell me I better get you to realize the wrongs and errors in your ways. So therefore, I'm supposed to make you cost you something. I'm not playing for you to have one little bruise. I'm playing for you to break some. I want to chip some bones. I want to grind you up or skin you.
Throw
Like,
some
I want you
acid
to be
on
in
him.
pain for the rest of your life. So you think twice whenever you think you're going to entertain another woman in this format or this way. Like, you're sick. You call yourself a bully, but you ain't met the right woman, because most of us shoot. Most of us will take a kitchen knife and carve it all inside of you, and they really think it's a crime of passion, and it be a crime of annoyance. It be like, how dare you, the audacity, like, nigga, I will crush you type of bad. Like, hey,
Okay.
go.
You want to know
So
the reason?
yeah,
Want to know the
go
reason
ahead.
that he went to Brianna? He went to Brianna because he knew she was that type of easy lick, easy
Well,
going.
it's not a lick. Cause let me tell you something.
Mhm.
Being a girl that actually is educated and street smart, like, that's not a lick. If you got a nigga that you ain't had to spread your legs for, casting you out like thousands and thousands of dollars and hitting you up, and you ain't never had to get intimate, they just want a conversation for you, they just want to get to know you. Now you can say that's a lick. Yeah, now if you got a nigga that's taking you on trips, and you might sit there and spread your legs, but you coming in with this nigga paying bills, buying houses, buying bracelets, buying diamonds, and all that other stuff, that's a lick. A $30 nigga, you low budget. Let's be clear,
Uh-huh.
you're low budget. That's a starter pack. That's some bitches that they give you a joint. They go buy you the cheapest little hair pint or like one of them little shot things from the liquor store, and they go hell they way with you, and they leave you dismissed and feeling nasty. You don't even know where you gonna wash your ass at, because they might take you behind in a bando behind the house or somewhere like
In
that.
a
They ain't
back
taking you
alley.
where you can get up and wash your ass afterwards. That baby,
Ew.
you was just a quick fix for them to bust a nut. Let's be very clear what these niggas be giving. So yeah, you don't look good. Like, come on, you low
He looks
budget.
nasty. He look like a
You low
crackhead.
budget. You giving phone sex and all this other stuff, and she still ain't thinking back twice. And you was calling her like you was obsessed. You was calling like you wanted her attention. You was calling like, I need you now. You said that y'all planned a trip. Now, how far was you willing to take this game? Was you gonna stand her up when she get there? Or was you gonna go through with it and please her every way she wanted to be pleased and all that other good stuff? Like, I got questions, and it seems like ain't nobody here to answer them questions,
Uh-uh.
or they won't ask you that while you on your tour and on these links, and then you want to go where you can feel protected at and where ain't nobody nobody gonna be able to ask you, like, nigga, do you know how dumb you look? Like,
You
let's
look
be clear.
dumb
At
as
the end
fuck.
of the day, like I said, I'm still a woman, so I very much got an issue with it because most men, most secure men, most men that know how to be men, if they see a broken woman and they can't fix her or help her get back on the right track, they don't even entertain the thought of her. Let's be very clear. But a fuck nigga, oh, he see your brokenness, he see your insecurities, he see your weakness, and he gonna try to drive on that. He's gonna try to break you down worse and harder so he can sit here and feel good about himself. Any nigga that gotta come up like that, nigga, you are not the prize. You are a piece of trash and they need to treat you accordingly. They need to make you wash your own clothes when they leave the house. You gotta leave. You can't play no video games. Your kids not allowed. You ain't paying no bills in here. Go to your baby mama house. See, you the type of nigga that need to get dismissed. Let's be very clear what she should be giving your ass. You would, if you
Okay.
was hungry, you would starve. You wouldn't get nothing to eat. Like, yeah, you better go eat the dog food or the cat food or go get you some Beyond sausages or a can of tuna from the grocery store. Cause I can't help you, boo boo. Go get your
Mm-mm.
sign and get your ass on the nearest corner or a highway, byway, passway, anything, and ask them could they help you. Go to a food shelter. Like, yeah, she shouldn't have gave you nothing and you proud. Then you want $100. Then you say it ain't about the money. When somebody try to
$100.
offer you $600, BS came down here and then that pastor being messy pastor gonna say some, yeah, why would BS? Of course it is. Why would BS said it? BS said it because she know he lying. BS
Uh-huh.
said because he's trying to get money out of Brianna, and Brianna ain't gonna give it to him. So let him come get this change and come over there to her. And then at the same time, like the fact that you doing all this, people keep saying she can't do nothing about it. If Brianna really wanted to do something about it, she can. Because
Uh-huh.
she can let you
Burn the
keep
gas
doing
on
what
the
you
gas.
doing, and it will be charges. Like I said, I made sure I called because I thought she was in Florida, so I called up there and I asked questions. And basically, the way I described your behavior and I played the audio of what you doing, they said, yeah, she very much can pursue charges on you.
Mm-hmm. So she's not in Florida?
Absolutely. Hey, Paulette. I don't know what she doing. I ain't talked to her. It ain't my business. But at the same time, the nigga had enough to get smart with me and come over here and tap on my community wall and gonna tell me don't nobody watch me stop speaking on him. Nigga, I speak on whatever the fuck I want to. Now see, now you
Okay.
wanna come over here and play with the big girl. Come on over here and play with this big girl, and this big girl gonna show you something. This big girl gonna show you she don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about nothing you talking about, nigga. I will eat your ass alive and you wouldn't be my cup of tea, and I will sit there and set them dreads on your head on fire. Hello, can you hear me now?
You know
Like,
better.
yeah, nigga. I got too many people that love me. Not only would I stand up about me, but the people that fuck with me would stand up about me too. So yeah, you wouldn't play like that. You wouldn't get very well. Quite frankly, I wouldn't care if you met your demise playing them type of games. You need to learn when to leave people the hell alone because you basically are trying to bully. You basically are trying to intimidate. You basically are trying to say you making a mark for other people that couldn't defend or fight for themselves. Like nigga, who paid you to be Captain Saberho? Like you can't even save yourself. Save yourself from your charges or your baby mama putting you in and out of jail, but you ain't got nowhere else to go, so you still residing in her house, depending on other women to feed you. Like yeah, cause see, you would have been a dog. You would have been sleeping in the alley or the backyard or somewhere. And when I got tired of looking at you, the police would have been come picking your ass up. Like yeah, and I would have put a restraining order on you, make them stay the hell away from me. Like yeah, I would have fucked you off. I would have made sure you wouldn't have tortured me or been around me. Like I would have played with you in so many ways, baby. You would have
I
hate
would have
me for the
mind
rest
fucked
of my
him.
life. Hey, Paulette.
Hey, Paulette. Hey. Hey, Drop It T girl. Hey. Hey, y'all.
So, my girl, shout out to Vila Shay and everybody else. They been tagging Deanna in what Sir King was over there posting about her. And Deanna just been tearing that community wall up. She been posting on how she feel about that. She never wanted Sir King. She never looked at him like that. And she was like, he's the lie. She just gonna let him be delusional over there. Baby, y'all are running them up. I am entertained. Dragons. Dragons, dragons, dragons.
Mm-mm.
But the part of the competition I did watch with the mishaps and everything, shouts out to
How was
Treasure
it?
Lane, shouts out to Honest Rose, shouts out to ODS, shouts out to the Lewis man, and everybody else that participated and made it go off without a glitch and a success. Now all that goddamn crying girl when you started that, I left. So when that happened, let me say this. I asked you on this is why you changed the rules because the rules was people had to be up, they had to be moving, they had to be there to perform. And Sister Mary Clarence, I also feel like you did a good job. You brought back an old school and then you rocked out with it. And like I said, I'm glad y'all did that. But all that goddamn crying, like girl, you are so emotional.
Oh,
Like if you became a pick me asshole. You wanted to be accepted. People acknowledge you. It just be the weird shit you do when you get under the influence. You can't control yourself. You can't control your thoughts. You over talk. You let yourself down. This is why we don't see it for you. Trolling uses. I see you unstable and emotional. I will leave you the hell alone. It's just that you be jabbing like you want to play, and we be trying to get you ready to play the games. We don't dox you or try to tell your livelihood. We just get on on panels and talk shit with you. But now that I know you an emotional wreck, yeah, I don't even want to play with you like that because I don't play with broken spirits. I hope you find peace in your life and you bounce back stronger. You said going forward, you have a lot of things to offer. We waiting for you to project that. We waiting for you to go ahead and step in your moment and do all that good shit you talking about. Moving right along. Number one caller, you've been running a goddamn mug. Every time you pop out, you hit a phone line. I do be entertained. And quite frankly, I think at this point, we be looking for you to come out and pop your shit. And I enjoy your dreads all the time. You might as well go ahead and become a content creator. If not, just keep doing what you're doing. We accept that because we value you as a player on the board. You make it entertaining. And quite frankly, you're very humorous. Now next, what else on this list? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Y'all, I'm still waiting on the answers because so many of y'all talking about I want to get King Roman. How do I want to get King Roman? How do I want King Roman? Like y'all weird as hell to me.
get
But
King Roman
anywho,
like hell. Like what?
I don't know. I don't know. And every time they call in, I be hoping they gonna answer this question since they keep trying to put that narrative in the back. So I'm starting to think on the call in, King Roman might not know what Tosa sound like if she changing her voice because she was over there on Goosey today impersonating Lady Nika voice. And I said, who the hell is that up here sound like Lady Nika? And then she did it again, and I found out it was Tosa. And then I'm like, girl, you just as weird as that other toad that run around here playing her intro on people's lives. Like, why do y'all do the shit y'all do? Like at this point, it's just giving
It's
creepy. Like
weird.
it's crazy. I don't like it. So I'm like, anywho. So then they said that Lady Nika did a live. I missed that live. They said she did a live and said she no longer want to do beef sector content. She leaving and stuff like that. And some of the callers feel like they don't care. She could have been left. She keeps saying she leaving and she ain't gonna leave. And Lady Nika said she don't feel value no more. And they was like they think that she's speaking like that because she wants them to beg her to stay and they don't care if she leave or she go. And I'm like, y'all just all over the place. Then they say Pizarro keeps saying she leaving, she ain't left yet. She say she going on strike and she wants the intels to pay her to stay, and they starting to look at the intels as being weak, flunky, donkeys, minions, because they always praising her and want her to stay and they paying to take care of her. They also say it's a reflection on her husband because her husband should feel ashamed to see his wife out here get money by begging
I
other
don't believe
people
she has a
because
husband.
that's by getting money by begging for other people because that's weird. Like you supposed to provide, you supposed to be the man of the household. As much as she talking about you, as much as she say she giving sloppy topping on lives and stuff like that, you ain't even taking care of the home to where she got to get out here and beg other people she never met in real life for money. Like they like, yeah, that's a bad look on a married woman, and they was like throw the whole relationship away because it's not giving what it's supposed to be giving. So then I went over there to Deanna Wall, and she was like, Brianna just lied because she said she was leaving, but she slick over there doxing Yusuf. So I don't know if some new information came out about Yusuf or not, but they said Deanna cranked up. Brianna cranked up a live talking about it, and they was like, so it basically shows that she's nothing but a big liar, and she ain't gonna move on. She gonna do it, and she ain't learned her lesson yet. So don't nobody feel like she's a victim because she's bringing this shit on herself. Like she can't sit here and do the stuff she do and not expect people to retaliate or get tired of her and want to get her back. So I'm like, okay, moving right along. I don't know what's up with Brian, but Brian is really on her ass, and Honest Bro has been running them up too.
But I thought
Lemon,
that was cool.
what?
I thought Brian and Brianna were cool, but
No,
Court.
Brian struck her page, and he put out the receipts to prove that he did it.
Mm,
He was the reason she already had strikes, I guess, and he was the reason they went ahead and took it all the way down.
interesting.
So then, let me talk around TMO when you hear this. I don't feel no type of way about repeating it because I know you're gonna respond to it. So I'm just gonna put it out here because somebody gonna come back and tell you. Lemon Goosey and Big Dot or whatever her name is, and the other girl I don't know her name. They was having a conversation and Lemon decided to use Goosey reflection like the girl that he was talking about is your complexion and stuff like that. She's dark like you, and Lemon wanting him to keep repeating that over and over again because he feels some type of way about your color, or your skin. So then Goosey let him be known like he's sick for this. Like it's weird. Like you need to stop doing that because to him he said you're pretty. He liked your color. He liked the tone of your skin. And basically Lemon was trying to throw jabs and play like he don't like it or trying to talk about it in an ill will way, and Goosey wasn't in compliance or agreement with it. So he was like, yeah, no, he ain't doing that. Goosey has also been trying to tell people they're wrong about their behavior, what they do, how they move, and all the things that they say. And he was trying to get on Toaster for her calling ODS job and what she did to Lolo. He was basically trying to be transparent and tell her that you wrong for all that stuff. And she said she didn't care about none of that. She gonna do what she wanna do, how she wanna do it, when she wanna do it. And if people don't agree with it, oh well. And it's a lot of weird stuff going on with that. What else? What else? What else? What else? Skulker went live. I missed her live, but I seen she had Woo up there talking about what she going through. At this point, I think everybody should stop entertaining the thought of Woo. I think y'all should stop bringing them kids to the board because it's terrible for a child to won't have courses but can't even be transparent with their mom and find out why wasn't I good enough for you to raise and you the one birthed me. Like what was the issue with me? So and the fact that her child keep coming to the board when y'all call her like that sick. I know it's hurt them. Y'all ain't doing nothing but damaging them farther. But who gives a damn? Like if y'all gonna end the mama done came down here tearing down Woo, Woo done two down the mama. So at this point, that's what they give. I'm not checking for it. I don't mess with Woo. After I seen all her breakdowns and stuff, I just said I didn't want to be part of the reason that she pushed overboard because it's been plenty of times she said she want to just give up and she tired of being attacked and all that other stuff. So even if she want to argue, I just overlook her. I don't entertain her. She's not allowed to come over here. I just feel like when are you gonna stop giving the board this type of control over you, moving right along? Who else? Who else? Who else? They said Tracy been doing some lives. I ain't caught none of her lives, so I don't know what her lives about. Rob Rack is still running them up. I ain't caught none of his lives, so I can't break them down. Kaios and Rodney. Rodney said he had a wrench and he was letting Dragon know on this platform that he had a wrench and he got people for old and new. So if you was over there on people in other people's chat or bruising your wrenches and stuff, he took the time and the effort during that show to actually time y'all out. And King Kaios was one of the people that he actually got. And he named some more people that he got. He got everybody that played with the thought of him, everybody that ever came to him, ever timed him out, and all this other stuff. Now I heard somewhere else because I didn't hear it in that show when I was in there, but I heard somewhere, I think it was Goosey's, where they was like, well, Ness said that she was blocking people because she didn't want them to contribute to the pot for Dragon's show. Now I don't know about that because, like I said, I heard it secondhand in Goosey's. I didn't hear Ness say nothing about that, and I was in her live before I went over there to Goosey live, and I didn't hear that. But after Dragon started crying, I just left the live and just went on about my goddamn business for
He
real, for real.
always crying. Like what the fuck?
Hey Zero. So then next, what else did I hear? Or I see. I went into King Roman call in. I didn't get to watch the whole call in because I was doing something else. But it was something that y'all mentioned in ODS Live. Shouts out to ODS. Y'all was like, Room Shaker went live on top of the competition. If Room Shaker didn't want to watch the competition, the fact that I showed up, the fact that I'm blocked, that should be enough. I don't owe Dragons nothing. I don't have to sit there and watch a show that I'm not into or I don't see it for. Like I came through. Like it is what it is, but y'all ain't gonna tell me over here in hell when I can't and can go live. I go live whenever the hell I want to. I never sit here and lock myself in a time slot. I never came into agreements with none of y'all. I never did none of that. So who are you to tell me when I can hit my live button? Like stop that shit. Anywho, whether you watch or you don't, I do got loyal subscribers that want me to come out and talk about stuff. So I'm gonna take whatever time I have free to entertain the thought of them. And whether you like it or not, you can go on about your business. You ain't gotta watch. Another thing, somebody said that they was getting blocked because they didn't want to watch Ice. I don't give a damn what you want to watch. If that's what I was doing at the time,
Okay.
that's what I was doing. I'm not here to aim to please. I'm not here to give you the commentary that you want. I'm not one of them people, so I'm gonna do whatever I feel like doing, and I like to switch it up. I'm not gonna stay focused on something for too long because I'm not obsessed. And some of the shit that y'all give, I do get tired of. Like I get tired of hearing about lemons. Y'all dwell on the comment. Y'all
They
and
talk
y'all
about him
base it off
every
one
day.
person, and it'll be about them throughout the remainder of the show. And I'm like, damn, that ain't the only person on the board that got something going on. But if you feel like that's the way for your page to get a come up, gloss up, or whatever the hell, and that's the only light you see that's worth talking about at the time, you go right ahead. But I will not be focused on that type of shit. Like, yeah, no.
Okay.
That is not what the reality check consists of. The reality check is never based off one person. If anything, entirely over everybody that I watch, everybody gonna get a turn. So I found out on MV community post, he was asking a question. I went over there on Kimmy wall being a mod, and I put that post on her page on her community wall because you said, do Kimmy know that Shakim is signed into some page up under Kimmy name and he got it as administrative? So y'all was trying to see. I don't think Kimmy would be crazy enough to give Shakim access to her page. Now, do he might have a hidden page or a fake page and he might have her name on it? If she don't know, I did put it on her community wall so she will have access and she could deal with it accordingly. But so I did get that from MP. So then I also went back and somebody kept sending me notes. So when I got up, I did go watch the live. I don't know what happened. Lemon, Nurse Cree, and Lolo was up on Lemon panel arguing, and for some reason Lemon trying to bring 88 name in the list in the mix, and Lolo trying to clear it up and stuff like this. Like, at what point do you just shut all this shit down and tell Lemon you don't owe him no answers? Like, cause he tell y'all he can't be bothered, so it's about time for y'all to tell his drunk ass the same thing. Y'all do not have to entertain the thought of him. And then he was trying to go back and forth with Nurse Cree, and Nurse Cree told him, keep playing with me, you gonna lose that page. And I was like, oh, wow. So it might be another beef brewing. Well, Lemon actually page finna go down. And Lemon, you might want to be careful because, baby, once your first page went, that puts you out here with a noose in a choke chain around your neck, because all they got to do is keep reporting that a page was already snatched. No matter whether it's in your mama name or not, they can look and see that it's the same artwork, it's the same name, it's the same person and stuff like that. And once YouTube started investigating, they'll snatch that channel right from under you. So you might want to tread lightly, but I can't tell you how to fight. But we already seen you don't have no defense, because now we see you whining and crying about the stuff that they doing to your mama. You say you love your mama. And Lemon, you are weird as fuck. Stop saying you a baby, because you're not a baby. You're a grown-ass man. Well, you're a boy posing as a man because you ain't quite grown yet. You're an alcoholic and ain't on your own and don't have no responsibilities and ain't paying no bills. So the only thing you got going on for you is sitting here playing video games on the internet or going live. Like, that's all you hitting for. And playing with your goddamn dog and your little Barbies and your toys and stuff like that. Moving right along. So now all of a sudden people are saying Goosey should be paying them for using their content.
Are they? Yo.
They're talking about they want to strike him, and he said he don't give a damn about that. He said he's not. Then they brought up on Cecilia's that he paid somebody $10. Big pressure. You say, hey, Room Shaker. Brianna said in her video tonight that she doesn't want anything to do with outsiders anymore, and that includes you. Something about courses to King Roman and her being insecure. I don't care. That's her option. That's her choice. That's her decision to make. Like, hey, Miss Douglas, so I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna lose sleep. She have the right to say she don't want nothing to do with outsiders. It's okay. Like, who gonna be mad about that decision? Who gonna give a damn, to be honest?
Okay.
Moving right along. I wouldn't feel no type of way about it. Like, yeah, she's entitled to feel however she feel. Okay, and that includes you. Something about questions to King Roman and her being insecure. Well, it ain't no questions about King Roman. As I always stated, whatever going on with them and King Roman, it has nothing to do with me. I support all of them equally. I never picked a side and nothing they had going on. But when you start questioning me how I move or asking me how I deal with people, or you feel like you gonna lose me because I interact with somebody, that's a you issue. Because I never gave you the reason to feel that way. I never actually moved no different than I'm moving now. And at the same time is like, yeah, I ain't got time for the childish games. Like, I'm just gonna sum it up. Like, I don't give a damn. Good morning, Black Pearl. I think it's rude. You think what's rude? You think it's rude? Well, look.
So what?
I'm gonna tell you this. What's rude is I'm a wild card. I'm a free spirit. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do. Whether you agree with it or not, since I've been active on the board, people has been telling me they don't agree with my actions. But I might not agree with some of the shit they do, but they ain't willing to change it. So why should I? See, when people think they're more important than you, that's when it's time to show and prove and tell them that they had you fucked up because they really didn't see who the fuck you was and they should have seen what you was given. So as far as me kissing ass, that would never happen. If I didn't see it for you, I don't see it for you. If I don't like you, I say I don't like you. If I say I don't fuck with you like that, I mean exactly that. So however she feels, that's her feelings. Who the hell am I to dismiss it? But am I going to lose some sleep about it? Absolutely not. I don't know her in real life. She's not a childhood friend. Some of y'all use that shit too loosely, and y'all feel like people supposed to be under the influence of other people just because they got numbers. But half of them numbers during King Roman Live, and we want to clock the teeth. They proved that they was around hate watching. They proved that they was preying on your downfall. They proved that they was building you up because they knew they can let you down. They proved that they was really trying to break you down to where the fact they made you start questioning who the hell you really was and the confidence you was given wasn't hidden for a goddamn thing. They proved that they basically made you and they can break you. And see, this is what type of access y'all give to y'all subscribers. My subscribers can know whether they be here today and gone tomorrow, I'm still going to be who the hell I am, and I'm not willing to change not a goddamn thing about it. Either you like it or you don't. You can keep moving. You don't have to entertain the thought of me. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to type to me. You don't have to address me. Treat me like I'm dead around this bitch. Okay, hey, Dory. Right, Miss Douglas. I think you did anything to deserve that. Well, baby, you reading too much into it.
Okay.
Because it seems like you think I give a damn. Like that's what it is. It seems like you think I give a damn. That's the fact. Like, yeah, no, I don't give not two fucks about that. Like, yeah, I'm still going to get up and go to work. I'm still going to lay down. I'm still going to drink. I'm still going to smoke. I'm still going to take care of my responsibilities and keep living life. So was I supposed to cry a river, or was I supposed to feel some type of way? Was I supposed to be emotional? Like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, yeah. Like, hello, can we wake that up? So anywho, moving right along. Shouts out to King Roman and Ness for being the biggest people and actually apologizing to Lewis. Because, baby, they instantly went into drag mode. I think the liquor kicked in. I think they was feeling themselves. And I really think that it was like King Roman was ready to go. Let's be very clear. He was ready to go. He was like, okay, we did. Is this the longest competition? Like, when is this shit ending? Could we get all the competitions out the way? And we the contestants out the way and keep it moving, because he was getting annoyed and irritated at the same time. And I understand that. So today over there on that page, the thing about the bag, everybody was questioning the bag. Everybody wanted to know how much was the pot. Everybody was like, and then the subscribers started weighing in. Y'all ain't never made Pizarro prove no pot. Y'all ain't never made this person prove a pot. Y'all ain't made nobody else prove a pot. So why is y'all questioning Dragons? So then they was asking her, did she balance out the pot or what happened? So then she misspoke because she cleared it up. She said that she felt like people was donating to King Roman because King Roman was supposed to even her out. And I was like, no. So I hit Ness Link and I just broke it down. The people told her before she did that competition, they wasn't going to trust her with no money. All the contestants had to have their cash apps up there in order to receive funders because they wasn't giving her no money. So then King Roman said, no, they told him, thank you for having her back. Thank you for bringing a contraction and attention and being one of the ones that liven up the show and operated the show so it go out with a success, because basically everybody knew she was gonna make it a flop. Everybody knew she wasn't gonna be able to rise to the occasion. They knew she wasn't gonna be able to hold it down. They knew she was gonna get drunk and start running a goddamn mug, and it was gonna be the shit show for hell. But shouts out to all the people that showed up to show that girl support. Like, yeah, because she was doubting herself. And that's why I say, yeah, I think I'm gonna fall back up off Dragon, because I ain't trying to be one of the mean girls and I ain't trying to be a bully. I just was doing a little friendly banter. You threw a jab, I threw one back. It was like a little shade, but it wasn't no real meaning behind it. Like, it wasn't no beef. Like, I don't hate you, I don't know you. So that's what type of bond and shit it was giving. But now that I see that she actually crying about shit like this, yeah, you are the weakest link to me, and I don't deserve to be fucking with you. So I'm gonna stand down and leave you the hell alone. I'm gonna turn my little playful ass down and off. Like, I'm gonna sit down somewhere. Like, I like the get back because you started it, so I just decided to join in and play with you like you was a rag doll, but I didn't know that I was costing no mental or none of that. So I'm just gonna leave you alone because it really ain't a beef. I don't hate you. I just felt like, since you want to throw shade my way, I'm gonna play with you now, bitch. I'm finna get on your nerves. I'm finna irritate you, aggravate you, and we finna go on down the slopes. Like, that's it, that's all. But yeah, I'm gonna leave her alone. You say ain't shit going to change. That show was a mess. That show was actually entertaining. Shouts out to Rose. Shouts out to OGS. Shouts out to Treasure Lane. Shouts out to Sister Mary Clarence. Shouts out to Lewis. Like, because at first I was like, look at these weird. Shouts out to Bernadette. Because I really thought y'all was finna leave her hanging in the paint. When people weren't coming up, shouts out to Rhoda kicking it off. Because after Roe and Treasure Lane came up there, I think that motivated a lot of y'all to get in there. Because it was like, okay, is y'all really finna stand her up like this? Is y'all really gonna do this? Or is y'all finna show and prove? Like, y'all really had her wonder, like, was the show over? Because they thought this was gonna be a quick ass thing. I'm telling y'all now. For the ghetto karaoke, I asked my members to vote, and they pushed the ghetto karaoke. It's coming out in March. They wanted to come up on a Saturday. I said y'all could pick between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they said they want the ghetto karaoke to come up Saturday. So then I was like, okay, now I'm waiting on them to give me a day. Then I'll be working on the flyers for the ghetto karaoke. We already got one contestant that said he gonna show up, and the contestant is gonna be King Roman News. Shouts out to him. Now, the rules of the things, because Dragon changed her rules and everything. She said y'all had to be up, y'all had to be mobile, y'all had to be dancing and all that other good shit. And it is what it is. But my rules are a little different. You gotta be ghetto fabulous. Now, I got some people say just so it can be a full show, they don't smoke or drink. So I'm still gonna let them participate. But for the ones that do be under the influence, you are to get your pills, pop it. You ain't gonna pop it on cam. Just be in your element. You are to get your wine, your liquor, whatever that flows through your system and get you in the mood to come up here and do ghetto karaoke. Now with ghetto karaoke, now you know it's hell, so we gonna put on one time for the good time. You gotta be in your element. You can't come up here drooling. You can't come up here damn near tripping and falling. Like, you gotta know the words to your song, and we gotta hear you, even if you mumbling or something. Like, you gonna get disqualified. You got to now. This is for us to show that you can actually enjoy yourself. You can be tipsy. You could be in the vibe zone. You just can't be over the top where you might fall asleep and forget what you called in for. We need you to be on point with it. That show was a mess. Maybe I should say the after show was a mess. What was the after show? I didn't see the after show. So anywho, moving right along. So I hope y'all show up. I hope y'all have fun. I hope y'all enjoy it. And we trying to debate. I gotta wait and go back to the drawing board. It depends on how many contestants do we have. Because I asked them, do they want to have one person win the pot? Or do they want to have one first, second, and third? Or do they just want to have one person first and second? So I'm still waiting on them to get back with me on that. My members will be doing it. And then I said, I ain't finna play with y'all about this judge and shit. I ain't finna argue with y'all about the judges. So I had two people that said they want to be a judge. LaKendra want to be a judge, and one more person said that they would be able to judge it. Because I was like, okay, so since it's the health sector event, and 9 times out of 10, the health sector people is the one that's putting up the bed for the event to be a success, and all of us are putting in it together. I say, I feel like we should be able to vote, because I say, okay, with King Roman doing it, let's go. I say, it's a lot of people that's a member of the crew. So if I put it in the audience hands, y'all gonna vote for the people that y'all like, and that's gonna basically rig the competition. Because if King Ramen come in, his the crew gonna vote, and everybody that favor him on the board. If Ness come in, the what she call her people, they gonna vote, and then that's gonna rig the competition on the board. So it's gonna basically rig it. Then I ask my people, do we want to let everybody participate? Because normally health sector is unbiased. But I told them I don't feel like I have to clear my block list, because I don't want to have to go back down and type everybody's names back in there to get them on there. So the people that's blocked, if I don't like you, once again, I'm going to stay this out front. Don't, just because there's money on the floor, don't think we want you to participate. Don't think we're going to give you the opportunity or a fresh shot to come over here and collect not a goddamn thing we giving out. So, I'm going to say we are going to be biased on this competition, and we don't fuck with you, and we don't see it for you, and you don't mess with us. Don't think you get no money up out of us. So we're going to ask that you keep it moving. Will we allow you to watch? Yeah, watch from the crowd. As long as we ain't reading your comments in the chat, that's good as hell. That sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Okay. Hey, Janae, Liz Showroom Shaker. Hey, Finesse. Oh, yeah, the Finesse is my fault. Because I know what the name of her goddamn people was. My mind just had a fart because I sure skipped right over that. So, yeah, and then we don't know who else gonna want to participate. If Honest Row come through, we know that y'all favor Row, so y'all gonna vote for Row. So I am gonna get it. And then I had some of my members that said they wanted to be judges, and they say they like everybody the same on the board, and they gonna be unbiased. So we do have some members that stepped up to be judges. And then Trini Girl owed me around being a judge, so I might let Trini Girl be a judge as well. I haven't had this conversation with her yet, but I will be asking her. What the hell is you doing?
Oh, I want to be a judge, maybe.
No, Rico.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm unbiased.
No, you ain't.
Yeah.
I know you right. I actually talk to you, so I know that's a lie.
But I actually will be professional. I actually will, if
I'll let the members vote on it. I'll do a line for them later on and let them vote on it, because right now I'm gonna stand firmly with no, because I know I don't want nobody that's beefing with people on the board. I don't want nobody that Rico, a lot of them don't like you, and you don't like them either. Let's be clear.
They don't like me? Oh my God.
Rico, let's not. I be everywhere, right? Rico hilarious. I get along with Rico, but I know Rico don't like certain people, and they don't like Rico because I hear him say it all the time.
They obsessed with me, child. Obsessed.
So what else? It's gone. I'm just waiting on them to pick a date so we can push the flyers, let everybody know when the show gonna pop off, and then whoever want to participate is more than welcome. But be honest, if at this point I came out and told you what it is. So if you know that you don't see it for me and I don't see it for you, and you decide to participate, that's on you. But don't expect to win. I'm not going to rig the show, but you're not going to be accepted. And I said this to the members that said they wanted to be judges. Like, if you don't see them over here supporting us, they better not get a dime of the money. And I'm saying it up front because, you don't support us. You don't put no money in this page that says we raising the bag and the pot. Now, we was talking about it because they was sitting here talking about the pot, and then they was like, I said, because somebody was talking to me, and they was like, well, you better not put 1,000 towards any goddamn thing. In my passive voice, I would never put a pot on the board that big. Like, yeah, no. So yeah, they gave me a firm answer. They said started at 250, started the pot at 250, and they said let it go to 600 or better. It depends on how many contestants we gonna have. Now, if it becomes a tie, I'm gonna ask the two contestants. Let me be honest and let y'all know what it's gonna be given. If it end up being a tie, I'm gonna ask the two people that had the tie, if you in the final round and you coming out for the win, do you feel like you can redeem yourself, or are you and the other person willing to split the pot money? That's the only option I'm giving. Either you can redeem yourself. Now, if you choose to redeem, you might have to take a loss, because if that person give it the second time around and they go ahead and finish you, like, you're going to have to walk away with nothing at all. Or it depends if they want to go first and second. So I'm still waiting on them, but we said that we will put the pot at 600. And if it's at 600, they said either we could divide it to between two people, or they say we can have a first, second, or third. We're going to decide what it's going to be, or we're going to decide what amount we're going to break the 600 down to. And if we're willing to go over, I told them I might. It depends on how y'all behave. If I'm going to let the pot go over 600. That's what it's getting.
600 would be perfect. You know, nothing over. Maybe 650, you know, at least, but 600.
Girl, I didn't fuck with Beezy when he was living, so I don't give a damn about Beezy if he dead. Like, yeah, I don't play like that. I'm sorry. Girl, look, and then the way they lie and say people pass and it really ain't no truth, or nobody really knows if a person passed or not. I don't play like that. If you're dead, you're dead. If you're living, you're living. But do I check for you if I didn't like you? Absolutely not. So yeah, I don't care about the Beasley situation. Who asked me that? LaKendra. Yeah, I ain't mess with Beasley. You say Rico is like my badass child. I can't control him, girl. Ooh, what you said you can't? Or I can't control him, girl. I don't try to control nobody on this board. Let them do what they gonna do. So then let's talk about that. Shaquem was trying to start some shit. What's up? Intels was telling him to go look. Somebody tagged him in something. And then they was basically trying to make Goosey feel some type of way that Ness or anybody, King Roman or anybody went live on top of him. Like you're the only one worried about shit like that, Shaquem. Ain't nobody worried about it. You can get reviews, you can get replays. These people gonna come back and spin a block after they get through doing what they give. So you can't sit here and say can't nobody go live on top of nobody. Everybody got their own platform. Everybody get different accent checks. Everybody got different supporters. Everybody got their own support system. So why leave your support system hanging in the balance and you not coming out here to get what you gonna get or get them their entertainment? Because sooner or later when you become a flop, they start going to watch other people. So you supposed to always put your page first. And that's what you seem to not be getting. If you don't want to watch whatever going on, or you just bored with it, or you feel like you owe your people a life, like your accent check is the only thing you and your support people is the only things you supposed to be thinking about at that time. Like that's why people lose their subscribers to other content creators, because they don't do enough lives, or they only pop out when they want to. Hey, just my thoughts. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Rico.
Who passed?
Why is y'all talking about why is y'all talking about all these dead people in my chat? Like, this is the hell sector. If the Grand Reaper didn't come out and collect their soul, we don't give a damn.
And I collected all them souls and I don't care, okay?
Yeah. Right. Like, I'm just saying, like, come on now.
Okay. Because they're not going to be doing none of this when none of y'all pass, okay?
They probably going to be saying good riddance or dragging their ass. What's up, Big Riz? I thought your ass would be asleep. Like, what you doing up? At least I had to get up to work. Like, what the hell is you doing up this early and you a night owl? Like, let's talk about it. So, anywho, moving right along. So it's a lot going on. I seen Shaquem did a couple of lives. One was dragging Lemon, one was calling out Lolo. Then I seen MV did a live, and I didn't even stay to see what MV whole live was about. So that's how I missed the argument and stuff that kicked off. Cause he was saying Lolo, he got questions. And I'm like, what are y'all questions? At this point, why are y'all shocked by anything Lolo do? Okay. Like, people, y'all paint the worst narrative of Lolo, but I think this is her way to get up. Okay, so let's go. Let's plot some tea. Okay, y'all, let's get into it. Like, okay, so Lolo turned around and said she got footage of Lemon that have never been seen before. And she's willing to sell it. And then Goosey and what's her name? The Sassy Show called Lolo out about it and told her that's grimy as fuck. So then Lolo turned around and said, well, she ain't gonna do that. Girl, it's too late because the attentions have already been put out there, because why would you have footage of Lemon why would you record him? Like, he was dragging, he was making fun of your walk and everything while you was there and all that other good stuff. So at this point, y'all was calling Lemon out about it, kicking his back in, but like they said in the call-in show, why nobody feel no type of way that Lolo was secretly recording Lemon? So once again, this brings me back to when you meet up with people and y'all get on here and y'all start faking and flogging, calling them y'all friends, but y'all really had malicious intent, and now you bringing it to the forefront. How is that being overlooked? How is that being overlooked? And then now they said, okay, so then they brought up the fact, like, she's out here looking for money. She didn't want to pay Lemon back. Then she was telling people that her expenses for Vegas, because she need the trip, should be paid for. Then King Roman clocked that tea. Like, was it, yeah, it was King Roman, or was it because first it was like she said she paid for the room, then they said she wasn't paid, she didn't pay for the room, because Sassy said she helped her pay for it and pick out the room and everything else. Now she's saying she need money for the room and stuff. Like, is Lolo really, because you know ZX might as well give it to the bastard. He was real, and I still don't like his ass. He said that she was looking for a money grab, and that's another reason she was hanging up under Lemon. But if that's the case, and Lemon was bragging about how much money he got, like, I was questioning, like, why did you have to buy him some headphones? Like, he got money to buy his own headphones. Like, was that a friendly gesture, or was that a way to lure him in?
I think that was a way to lure him in. But, like, you know, if he has money like that, he should be able to take care of anything. You know, his headphones or whatever, his headphones were fucked up for a good couple of weeks, maybe a month or so or whatever. Then she had to do that. And then he's buying people's plane tickets or whatever. I don't believe none of that shit. Somebody else is paying for the room.
So now, let's go there too, because somebody made a post on a community wall. It'll come to me once I think about it, because so many of y'all posters popped up when I finally came on YouTube, and that's how I seen Deanna's and Sir Kings and V. Lachey's and everybody else going off on them, and MVs and everybody else. So then let's clock that T right there too. Mm-hmm. So basically what I was clocking and what I was noticing and what I was seeing is that who was I just talking about? They were saying, okay, so it was a question about the money. Like, is this a money grab? Is this for attention? All of a sudden, she was on Goosey's, and people said that they weren't feeling empathy, sympathetic, or none of that shit when she was sitting up there constantly crying and stuff. Like, they said it was giving weird to them because it started seeming fake. Then she said she's going back to me and some of her friendships that have fell apart. Like, she gonna go back to everybody that walked away from her because of Lemon. So now it's like she's coming back to stand in y'all good grace. Now, some people say that's unacceptable. You knew exactly what you did. Should we welcome you back because you chose a side? Now you see that side was bad for you. Star my bro out. Star what bro out? Who is your bro? Kendra, what you talking about, boo? So, anywho, we got to the point where the question of the day would be, and anybody that want to answer after you catch a review or a replay or whatever the case may be, you can feel free to weigh in on the community wall. If you got access to the community wall and you're not blocked, you can leave your comment. Because then next thing you know, we had this conversation, like, people saying that they want to link up to build a record with people, and they want to see if something gonna form from it. But should you let your guard down to give these people these opportunities? Because so far, all link ups on YouTube have basically been turned for content. All link ups off YouTube ain't nobody being genuine, because when you find out they had devious intentions and they actually was secretly recording you and stuff like that, like, are you setting yourself up for the okie doke? So that brings back to the question, are there friends on YouTube? Now, some people have found friends on YouTube. Some people have got people that they have never had an issue with. It's never been a problem. None of that. But do you still be signing out a situation? Because Lord and behold, we have seen people that said that they done been friends on YouTube for the long haul, and it done turned up and blew up in their face to where now they figuring out who people really are. We done heard some people say that they long-term relationships have actually went sour, or it was just a matter of time before they fell apart and they found out what a person really was doing sitting up under them. So at what point do you decide that if it ain't content, I'm not linking up with nobody? Well, she lost her mom a paycheck. What? Well, she lost her mom's paycheck. Who lost that? I know, going back. Yeah. Oh my God. Like moving right along. So that's about it. That sums it up. I had one for a long time. Okay, so then we heard about was it Vibrant or it was I don't know, and I don't want to misspeak. It was Vibrant or Dr. Soapy or one of them typed in the chat in a live. And they was like, why I received an email questioning me about who I'm cool with. And they was like, I'm grown, so I can be cool with whoever I want to be cool with. And then only thing pondered in my head was like, who was the person that questioned you? And why would they send you an email? Like, oh, you said ZX and always moving right along. Okay.
There's a couple of people that do that. They be like, oh, I see you in this person's chat, you know, and give you a whole rundown. I had people reach out to me on my IG telling me, be like, yo, you better watch out for them. And I still got them in my folder of receipts. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, so old content coming back to roost, because I seen somebody say that they remember when you put them on nooses, and I said, I remember when he did that too, but I'm like, I thought all that stuff was over with.
That's what I thought too. You know, it is what it is. Like, they acting like if I'm denying it. Yeah, I did. And I said, anybody else try me, I'll put their whole family on a noose. Don't fuck with me. Don't F with me. If they want to be that ignorant.
Right. So, okay, so now I'm finding out Big Doc got security. Her security is Goosey and Regis. So then next thing I know, Mia has become a strong player on the board, and she's actually trying to move towards content. She's actually been threatened with getting doxxed. She actually been threatened with she's going back and forth in a beef with Brianna. Then over there in Goosey chat, Pizarro was weighing in, just saying she just wanted to be counted. And she said, no, Brianna spoke on her, so she spoke on Brianna back. But she said she really just want to do content. She ain't for the beef and stuff, but she will hold her ground. So that's going right up. That's going, you say, when they don't like someone, they expect you to do the same. Some people do. Oh, okay. You said right. Sheep is what we call them. Okay, I read it. Okay, so anywho.
And that's what they're trying to do with Mia, you know, and Mia has every right to speak up, you know, if somebody is coming at her, because the only reason that they coming at her is because, you know, they feel like they have to be in competition with her, and that's not the case. They have disrespected her first.
But at the same time, like, Mia is making her round. She said she been over there to captain panel. She had a good time over there. I see, what's his name? Duke Pharaoh was popping out showing her support. I see a lot of different people from different sectors, so she going about it the right way because she's making herself open and presentable to different people. And then they said something about Lemon tried to come at her. I missed that, so I can't speak on it. And I didn't catch none of that, so it is what it is. What else have we seen?
It's been a lot, child. A lot.
Yeah, that about sums everything up, y'all. That about sums everything up. Then they said I what's her name? IGT caught the body of the year because they said she bodied Wu. I didn't get to see it, but they said that they was going at it. So I was like, oh, that's good, something good to see, but I did not clock it or see it for myself. So hey, I don't know what happened with that. I see Auntie Fee. I think I am gonna have to host the Hell Sector Award. I'm trying to see what this shit's Trish gonna be. If not, I'm popping out there with the Hell Sector Award. I'm picking the categories. I'm picking the people. And if y'all agree or disagree, y'all can put it in the chat or y'all can put it on the community wall of that live. Because Auntie Fee, about the facts, stepped up and said, yeah, it's not sitting well with her. How y'all tried to give her award to the #1 clicks and views. And she knows she been coming in with the million views and the subscribers and all that other stuff. And she been doing her goddamn job, but they done turned around and tried to give it to Mahaya. So while she was on my panel talking and chatting and all that good stuff, we had IG, I got time in Mahaya in my chat. And they was saying, get over it, you broke, and let it go and all this other stuff. And when she found out at the end, because she couldn't see it because she had them blocked, and while she was up on the panel, she wasn't reading the chat, she clapped back. And baby, Laquita came out to play. When they probably the people that you really need to stay away from, Rico, at the end of the day, it's a doggy dog world here, girl. Anywho, so then Rico, the barber, has been coming out to play. He's been, hey, Miss L.A. He has been coming out stating how he feel. He was calling shit fake. He was just popping his stuff in the chat.
He's one of the fakest ones on here. Child flip-flopping, which...
So... that's what it was given. Now, a lot of people feel some type of way about Goosey and his selection of panel co-hosts. Like they like, wait a minute. Everybody want to get them some. They trying to see how does Sassy fit in the competition, fit into it. And then Sassy was in the chat popping her stuff. She say she's allowed to hit all the panels she want to hit because she is actually content gold. She actually have something to apply to it, and she actually get off where she fit in it, and she have a lot of opinions, and she's very opinionated, so they can accept it. If they don't like it, go on, because she's welcome wherever she touched down at, and ain't nobody gonna be on the board disrespecting her or calling her out her name. Now, she also gave out an ultimatum and said that Lemon's gonna have to go live and apologize about the way he talked to her, what he said about her. And some type of way, y'all brought King Roman mix into the fold. Y'all was like, well, Lemon, King Roman called your mama a bitch. And Lemon decided that he was going to ring King Roman phone, like that was going to do something for him. Like, why are you calling him? Like, y'all ain't there. Y'all can be cordial. Y'all can be in the same atmosphere. But as far as sitting down and having a phone conversation, like, nigga, your privileges are revoked. Yeah. So then we was trying to figure out, how did Lemon become part of Dragon's panel, and why was he put down for stuff they said he was up there causing a problem? So they ran the live back, and they said Lemon was not the problem. They said Dragon showed and displayed how weak she was because she let everybody force her to put Lemon down. And then the stuff that y'all thought Lemon was gonna do, other people end up doing it. So they like, it was a shit show at its finest. But then King Roman came out with the title. Was it a flop or was it really good? Like, y'all come on and call in and weigh in about it. And a lot of y'all said, like, well, I said, we was over there tearing the community wall up. Shots out to Girl Can't Fit. If you a member, if you ain't, you better get into it. Because we was like, King Roman, oh, that's one. He done lowered us all into the devil's den, and it seemed like it's finna be a dysfunction and our edges is finna get burnt off, but it was actually entertaining to watch. And shouts out to everybody that respected it and supported it. What's up, the 185? Dropping a T, people block because you going in their enemy's chat. Get the F out of here, keep moving, block. Oh, well, no. I don't care where you go, but you never know where I am. Just like the callers never know. Sometimes I can be down in King Roman chat typing and you get to notice that I'm in a room, and sometimes I got other things that I might be doing, so I might not always get to drop down, but I done hit the like button and I'm just in the clouds multitasking. So when you say a person name, they want to drop down, but to see, it be the ones that want to say they go for bed and they want all the smoke and they want to sit here, hoop, holler, and scream. But then when you see here and say drop the link, then say it to my face type shit, then they want to get the time and you out. Like, ain't nobody playing with nobody like that.
Okay.
Oh, I don't block you for who chat you go in, because you can't tell me what chats I can and can't go in. What I will block you for, let me go on here, let me go on over there, and I'm gonna wait till you bring that ass here. Let me go on over there and see you in the next person chat, and you speaking ill will on my name. Like, why the hell do you come around me then? So that's why majority of y'all get blocked, because we ain't gotta play like that. If you don't like it or don't see it for me, stop talking to me. Like, don't make me or try to make me recognize you. Like, going on about your business.
It's
Because
like they
just as
want to be
much as you don't see
recognized.
it for me,
They
I
want
don't
to
see it for you.
recognize.
Yep, I say keep it that way. Let's go. People take the internet too serious. No, I apply what I apply in my real world to the internet. The rules does not change because I'm a real person operating the app. So I'm gonna handle it how I see fit. And if I say I don't see it for somebody, I just don't see it for them. Now you should be happy that I'm willing to tell you up front instead of playing with you like that. Like, yeah, no, like, yeah, I'd rather you know where you stand. So at this point, just always think that you're on thin ice. Yeah. You say, well, that's different. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't hang with everybody. And then y'all need to stop using the term friends too loosely on the app, because I see a lot of y'all use that narrative and then it blows up in y'all face because people really don't see it for y'all, or they get you to let your guard down and you let them in because you gullible and you looking for friends. Like, some of y'all need to take breaks and go live real life. Go
Step
live life.
outside.
Like,
Touch the grass.
go out there and see, because you ain't gonna meet too many people. You might be recognized, you might be cordial, you might speak to them, but that does not make them your friend. You might even meet up and go out for a drink or something. That does not define that they really a friend of yours, and you got to be willing to know the difference. Let me see. I hate that I see people talking shit on me in other channels, then in my comment, hate fake flip floppers. Why don't you just, girl, exit them stage left? Like, call
You
them
block
out.
them.
Like, yeah, just because I didn't say nothing then, I called it, but then I felt like you didn't need a response because I was occupied. But now that I'm free, let me go ahead and address you and tell you, you just as well as you said what you said, that's probably how I feel about you. So we're gonna sit here and resolve the issue at hand, and we're gonna get you to go ahead and exit left. Now, I see a lot of content creators say it can make and break a channel if you block people. That's your decision to make. But for the ones that's not on a clout chase, you're going to choose who you're going to allow in your space and who you not. So therefore, that's an option and a choice you got to make. And in your decisions, I hope you can live with it, because I don't see it for everybody. I don't want everybody. Then they say people be wanting to support. If you want to support, support. But if you don't, don't feel like you obligated to, go on about your business, baby. I ain't gonna miss you. Like, yeah, I really don't want to acknowledge you either. So let me make you do a disappearing act and just go ahead and push you on over there. Like, yeah, go live free.
After all these
Let me
people
read
on this
LaKendra
app
comment.
here,
She said, King Roman saved the day, but at the end, it was a raggy mess. You can't take some of these people nowhere. Let's go, LaKendra. As a CC, expect everything you say or do to be put out there. I don't trust no one. Let's go. So, with that being said, is there anything else that y'all would like for me to shine in on, voice my opinion on? Is there anything that y'all feel like we was supposed to hit on that we didn't hit on? If you want to hit the link, you can hit the link, but I'm not. It's too early in the morning. Other people work jobs, and we ain't finna do all that hooping and hollering stuff that y'all be wanting to do, but we can talk about it. Like, yeah. So, do I care? No. So then, I guess we're gonna see moving forward. A lot of people said they moving right along. They ain't doing this type of sector content. They don't want to be around these people. They don't want to support. Okay, so then, another topic that came up on the board. Y'all said, y'all said that y'all sick of people begging. And it seemed like since y'all put out that begging issue and y'all told people to stop begging, y'all said the begging has got more intensified. That people just wake up and say, well, today I'm going to come on here and beg. And then they said that they starting the course of subscribers, because when people come on here and beg, y'all make sure y'all contribute and donate to them and get them all they looking for, then some. And y'all be all over the place making people feel. Hold on, somebody texted me. Okay. I got
Okay,
it.
dropping T that part. They come right on back.
You say they always say that, then come back. Yeah, so okay, so they said that they starting, of course, in the intels and everybody else that sit here and contribute to the bagging. But Lady Nika said in her life, if you don't see it for her, stop watching her. She don't care. Y'all can exit left. She have started blocking people. She have started taking wrenches. People do not have to be up under her, but she said she want to go to true crimes now, and do other content because she does not agree with the fact that y'all are striking pages. She was like, the fact that y'all let people put in all this devotion, all this work, be dedicated, and they push these lies, but and then y'all come back and snatch that page right from up under them. She says she feel like it's wasted time and work. So she says she rather go back and be around different people that actually like what she give, don't mind supporting her without all the backlash and the tear down and the disrespect that comes along with it. And I want to see where she goes from here. Like, it is what it is. Okay, you stated this. We duly noted it, and now we want to see where you go from here. Like, are they really willing to let go? And me saying that is what, okay, let's get to it. I say this all the time. I never been confined to no sector. I never built myself up off another sector. My sector is the reason why I wanted to sit on solo dolo, because all the sectors that I have came across, I have watched them play this game. So the beef sector is not the only sector that moves and operate like this. It's a lot of sectors that do this stuff. And at what point, but see, what I was looking for is by the beef sector being a household name in a OGs before them staged away and set the tone of it. Like, some of these people were scared to step out on their own two legs, and they decided to hide in other people's shadows or take work from other people and call themselves bringing it on and keep it going. But you're not giving what the people that paved the way before you was giving. Like, it's given that it's changed to where they saying that it's a 2.0. It's a replica. It's something that can't live up to. Hey, hey, Jay. How you doing, droppings? Yep. Okay, point. You say Lady Nika review was definitely on point. What you mean? What she reviewed? I didn't see no review. Morning, I mean, she isn't wrong. Lakendra Health and good nap. Okay, you say it's just turned 2 here, so I'm about to get a small nap. Gotta wake the kids up at 4. Okay. They always say then come back right back. Okay, I read that. Enjoying my coffee, you. Okay, so anywho, yeah, like, some people shouldn't want to be in other people's shadows. Some people, that's why I say half of the ones that claim beef sector don't give what the beef sector gives. Half of the ones that said that, like, you got some hard shoes to step in, and it consists of more than just beef. Half of the beef sector channels, one thing I can say, like, if you look at, okay, let's compare channels for a second here. You look at Treasure Lane. He got multitasks he's stepping to. He got multi-accesses, multi-things to talk, topics to talk about. He's versatile over there. You can look at King Roman. He do celebrity news. He do all type of things, and he actually enjoy doing it. If you got that it factor about yourself and you can try different avenues, that's a plus. That's a plus. You have so many things you can rely on, because quite frankly, anybody that sit here and attract themselves and want to be caught up in beef all day long, like, it's giving miserable. It's giving you can't live your life. Anybody that can't decide when or when not to respond to somebody or prioritize their life and stop coming out here putting these people in your moments and your movements going on behind the scenes, like, is you giving them too much access, because a lot of these people don't see it for you. They don't care for your growth. They don't care for your escalations. They don't care for none of that. They want to deprive you of everything. They want to drop you down a peg or not. And some people looking for temporary relief because their lives ain't hitting or giving what it's supposed to be given. And them are bitter, miserable people. And one thing they have always told you is that misery loves company. So therefore, why would you want to constantly play in a devil playground? Some people say they're not happy with what go on this board, but a lot of these people entwine and enjoy what goes on this board. They look for the negativity. Like, if you already going through something, you emotionally unstable, don't you think you're supposed to focus on you? Don't you think you supposed to take time? But some of y'all say y'all take breaks. It's giving SSI. You so stupid. Versatile is the key to life. Let's go. Don't you think that you're making it too easy? So we reevaluate you, analyze you, and we break you down. And this is why it's easy for us to determine what you're really giving. And some of y'all love to be a piece of shit. Like, this is why they critiquing the negativity about you, because that's what you're giving. So reevaluate, rebalance, find your fixture in life, find your footings, and make sure that you're giving out positive vibes and energy. If you can't sit here and strive off that, then it's going to basically show that your life is a flop. Like, what makes you happy? What makes you good to see a new day? What wakes you, like, the blessing of the day is that you woke up.
Mm-hmm. As long as you wake up every day, it is a good day, no matter
that's
what you're
that's the blessing. Do you know how many people that pay a Negro? Do you know how many people wake up and wish that they could see another day? Like, y'all live with too much regret. Y'all don't know how to push yourself forward. A lot of these people sectors died out for the same reason. Yeah, because what they're gonna do is kill off the beef sector. When they say the sector is sectoring, and you know what the sector used to consist of, and you looked at what the sector presents and produces now, like, yeah, it ain't the same. So you be happy when certain ones come out here and wake it up and do their commentary from a different standpoint and actually remind you of the old to the new, because the newcomers don't know a lot about it. And quite frankly, when you gotta start bringing up old content and it doesn't sit here and has resonate with what's going on today, like, it's giving you ran out of topics. It's giving you couldn't tap into new lanes. It's giving that you have nothing better to do but stir up shit. Like, at what point could you make your content basically about you? Like, let's go down to King Roman. You see that he said through his little breakup, his back and forth, his entertaining thought of, he also implicated, and he also started putting some cooking in there. He was showing y'all that he was asking for ingredients and he was cooking meals and soup and all that other good stuff. Let's go on over to Jill Comfort Zone. She's another person on the board that does not beef at all, doesn't like too much of the negativity, but she actually do arts and craft. She actually sit here and do competition. She actually do games and stuff on her channel. She actually have a lot that she can give, but y'all don't want to watch her because there's no negativity attached to that channel. Then we also have Barry Carey. She comes out with the games in the morning. She comes out with the breath of fresh air. She comes out trying to wake it up and lighten it up. But since she don't really be in too much drama or let somebody say something to her and she clap back, like, y'all really don't want to support her. And then we also have Dr. Creole that comes out. Now, I've been worried about Leo because I haven't seen Leo, but I also felt Leo was a breath of fresh air. Yes, people start telling me that I don't know Leo and all this other stuff, but what I have seen of Leo now, like, if she rewrote her life, I'm proud of her because I don't get the negativity off her. I really get the more softer side, and that she's dealing with something and she's handling it as she see fit. I see her rebalancing her life and her connection with God on a spiritual balance. So whatever she did in the past, who the hell am I to judge her for it? Yes. But I do see her growth, and I do see that she does deserve support. Let's go on over to Darby. Dobby is a mess. Like, Dobby is just, I don't know. Some of y'all gotta love her because she came from y'all and she came up with y'all, or she basically was another person that was around y'all. So y'all got acceptance for the shit that Dobby give out. But sometimes Dobby give that she's bored, and Dobby just gonna be a hot mess. And Dobby does shit that can sit here and entrap her because she say she don't care how many of y'all try to summons her to court. She don't care what laws she breaking. She don't care about the civil suit. She ain't showing up. Now, you know, when you have that mentality and they can show the judge that you were saying you refuse to show up, like, you could be subpoenaed to come to court, or he can cast judgment without you being there. Because a lot of judges, if you decide that you're not going to show up, they just go ahead with their date and they just go ahead and make their decision, and then you got to live with that, or you got to get a lawyer to overturn that, and it's no longer worth it. Like, it's just given. Why can't you move differently? If you have something to lose, or if you want to live life, or if you want to be happy, or if you mature, whatever, you're going to go ahead and do what you need to do. You ain't going to be doing all this other stuff. Let's go on over there to Kimmy. Kimmy is probably still living in her marital bliss. Like, a lot of y'all say she's liars. A lot of y'all saying that, but I notice when she pop out on the board, y'all be there to give her click in her view. So why are you mad? Like, some of y'all let people break y'all. to where y'all always gonna feel some type of way. You gonna move and strive to get that lick back, and Kimmy ain't giving a damn about how you feeling, because every time she pop out here and she wanna run her numbers up, she do exactly that, and there's no way you could stand in the way of that. And it's just like with King Roman. A lot of y'all don't see it. A lot of y'all want to box in the subscribers. A lot of y'all want to sit here and try to knock people off the board, but they're a household name. They built it up from scratch, and no matter how you see it for them or how you don't, you can't take that from them. They always going to be somebody, and it's always going to be an avenue of them on the board because they have many things that they can tap into. So that's what it's giving. You got Deanna Urban. She's popping out. She make noise. Now, y'all ain't packing her house out, but enough of us pull up to listen to what she got to say. And that's the same way with Sean Bradley. He's showing himself traveling as he always have, and he's still giving his content. And when he go live, y'all will pop over there and get him his reviews to see what he had to say. Did he catch what y'all was doing? Is he speaking on it? Like every once in a while, he does enough for him to be made a household name and for y'all to pay homage. So it's a lot of people that can come out, and no matter what you do and how you do it, and it's a lot of people that's fighting for that, because I have seen J Dawn come out and tell y'all she's the OG and y'all need to respect her as such. I have seen Rico the Barber come out and say he's an OG and y'all need to respect him. And y'all be like, yeah, nah. Y'all talking about y'all gonna sit here and tap him and turn him every way but loose, and y'all gonna do whatever y'all want to do to him. So it's like y'all picked and choose who y'all gonna pay homage to, and y'all picked and choose who y'all gonna make stand in the paint, and all their life they gonna have to fight because you ain't gotta respect the goddamn thing. I'm watching the tables move. I have seen this Heat been coming back out making appearances. And then they was like, Room Shaker, she ain't went nowhere. She be over there chilling with Uppity. And I'm like, I was like, I ain't seen Uppity out here woo banging or getting caught up in nothing lately. Like, Uppity doing something new. And they was like, yeah, she be going live over there on her channel, her and this Heat. And I said, well, shouts out to her. Like at this point, I think she said that she's tired of being people content. She's tired of fighting back and forth. She's tired of being delusional. So she found a new avenue for herself. I hope it be a hit and y'all enjoy watching it because I won't be in attendance. What else? Who else? ODS popped back out. Everybody was telling ODS why he ain't out here helping the girls and stuff. And ODS politely told y'all it ain't his fight. Like, he don't know what y'all want from him, but y'all ain't gonna get it because he ain't finna insert himself in that. He ain't finna put his channel in the mix to that. Like, he got a lot of stuff. Like, he do his mukbangs, he do his shows, he pop out when he can. But other than that, he living life. And as you can see, he came back with his hair retwist. He looked like he was well groomed, and he looked like he been living his best little life. So shouts out to him for that. Then you got Castro. Castro coming back out, and Castro just all over the place. But he's been at peace besides his little beef with Brian, and I don't know what the hell him and Tommy got going on. I'm just not checking for that situation. And moving right along. Who else? Oh, girl. So y'all, Fabe did a live yesterday. And Fabe was so entertaining in that goddamn live. Like, she was running the absolute mud. Kwani gets straight to the point. I watched Kwani too. Fabe did a live yesterday. If y'all didn't get to catch Fabe live, you might want to go back and give it a watch because she did a drive-by. She did her own little wake it up. She did her own little footnotes, and she basically broke it down and said exactly how she feel. And I can agree with her because all of it is giving remixes weird. So then Kwani popped out, baby, and Kwani didn't give a damn about what you was talking about. Kwani said, yeah, this is weird. This is sick. She ain't seeing it for remix. She just said, Brianna need to let this go. Like, you got one bum, don't get another bum. Like, everybody said, okay, so let me say this. Let's talk about this, y'all, because I really didn't understand this stance because, look, let me say this. You could be a woman with 8 kids or more. If you have value to you and you have substance and you got something going on for yourself, why are the people feeling like you should never be able to find love? Now, I don't know too much about Mr. Pettyville, and quite frankly, I wouldn't even give a damn. But just because he got 8 kids, like Brianna say he's a businessman, but y'all saying he living off her, I don't know how true that is. Like, I don't care for that. But Y'all basically saying because that man has 8 kids that man shouldn't be acknowledged or he shouldn't be counted. From me coming up with a pawpaw and a grandpapa, granddad that had a whole bunch of kids. I told y'all my great grandma had 23 kids. She had sets of twins and triplets, and then she had her single sets of kids up and down through there. But she felt like a woman was supposed to be fruitful. You know, she's staying from Mississippi, so that's what she felt. And having many your husband could provide for and take care of, she was eager to give him that. So I feel like, should we be dismissing men because of the kids they have? Maybe they had an immature stage, or maybe they wanted their kids, or maybe they was capable of taking care of their kids, because it is real men out there that would take their kids into their home and raise their kids on their own if they baby mamas ever became unfit. It is successful men out here. I feel like if they can take care of them and do what they got to do as a man, that we be dismissing them the way y'all is. Like, I really want to have a conversation about that. I want to pick y'all brain, because I feel like as long as they doing what they supposed to do as a man, I feel like we got to get them their applause. Now, if they deadbeats, yeah, drag them through the pits of hell. If you ain't trying to fix them up, build them up, and clean them up, like drag them on down through the hells. But every once in a while, a woman that knows her worth, it may fall or go astray, and you will be wanting that man to come in and put that crown back on your head, or even sit here and give you some form of support. Or you're going to be walking through life living miserably because you feel like that no man wants you, so you dying from loneliness because you couldn't find peace within yourself. That's why I say some of y'all got to find out that it's okay to be alone. It doesn't show weakness. It just shows that you prioritize yourself, and you feel like you don't have to entertain the thought of everything, and that man does not define or make you. So it's a lot of different stances, and we're going to get into it, because one day I want a mature panel where we can actually have a conversation about it.
That time that you're alone, that's time for you to get yourself together and like get to know yourself better, because there's already somebody made for you. You just got to get your mind right, you know?
Right. So I get it. So Kwani basically was speaking on Brianna need to get herself together. Brianna need to stop playing with these men she playing with. She need to stop looking for bottom feeders. Why would you go from one trash to the next? And she say it's very given that she need to do evaluations on her, because why are you attracted to these type of men? Do you get with these type of men to make you feel better about yourself, or because you feel like a real man you can't stand up on the side of and feel comfortable or secure? So I was like, oh wow, look at Kwani coming through, because we know a lot of people have dragged Kwani about her relationships and the things she entertained the thought of, and I done been in some treasure lanes and everybody else drags of it. So I'm like, y'all running an absolute muck, and but it's the fact that the nigga disrespectful. So I guess he did something to piss King Roman off, because he was trying to take jabs at King Roman and telling him to end his show of the call-ins and drop the link so he can come up there. But on Pastor gave you a safe haven and said it wasn't his place. And if people was going to take away from the content, he was going to drop them off, because I came up there. And then when I seen Pastor just wanted to get the content, I just got down and said, I'm going to respect his platform, because I was going to drag his ass like, nigga, you was not all that while you sitting up here painting this narrative. Just tell the truth. You was in your feelings, and she wasn't answering you back bad enough, and you thought you hit a lick, but you didn't know how to milk that lick, because you wanted her attention. You wanted her to be at your demand. You wanted her to cater to you. You wanted her to do a lot of stuff for you, and you quite didn't know how to achieve them goals, because if she was going through something, she wasn't going through that much to let you sit there and hit home base. She wasn't going through something where you got more than $30 out of her ass. Like, you basically had to begin blackmailing her. So that's a sign that they can't say she was completely torn down or she was just weak. Because if you sit here and analyze it and break it down, a nigga that found a broken woman that had a secure bag would have cashed him all the way the hell out. Let's be clear. And then the fact that y'all saying the beef sector operate off receipts and y'all ain't making him produce none. It says, hey, Davana, hello. Hold on, y'all. Let me see who is this. Cause my phone going on. Let me sign in. Okay. Thank you for the cash out. I appreciate it. So then, hold on, y'all. Let me hit the like button on this Cash App. So it's basically giving. It's giving exactly what she's supposed to be giving. That's why I say when I look at something, no matter how I feel about a person, I'm gonna analyze it from all sides and all angles and all perspectives. And I bounce it around until I come up with the solution. If she was going through insecurity, if she was going through something, if she was torn down or whatever it was, nigga, she went all the way at the bottom because she stopped you in your tracks. She stopped being accessible. She stopped answering the phone. She stopped texting. She stopped doing a lot of stuff. Now you saying she started back texting you to this day. And you were supposed to put out receipts. The fact that I don't see nobody waking these receipts up, I think them receipts never hit the board at this point. I think you're using it for a clout chasing. I think you're attention seeking, and you trying to build your backup off a woman. Now, on that standpoint, me being a woman, I do see issues with that because I don't give a damn whether I see it for a person or not. How far is too far? You calling yourself being a bully, you call yourself trying to intimidate, but what happens when you take somebody that's sitting up on the edge and they tap into other strengths and avenues and they decide to give and let go? As far as, I'm not talking about offing themselves, I'm not talking about suicidal stance, but I'm talking about they feel like it's nothing left and they come out and they emerge from the water and it be nothing but hell on that ass. Like, that's what I'm expecting her to give. If she go that route, she go that route. Some of y'all say ignore, but at this point, the fact that you try to belittle me and push me to my near end, I think I'm supposed to bounce back strong, and actually show you why a woman scoring is the wrong thing to play with. So if she don't bounce back, yeah, I'm gonna have to take that as baby, you didn't have it in you to fight for yourself. But if you can't fight for yourself, why should anybody else stand the fuck up? Like, yeah, no, give him exactly what the fuck he looking for. But since you have something to lose, you spending graduating, you chasing a career, I can understand if you don't put this at the top of your to-do list. Wait till you heal. Wait till you get over whatever you're going through emotionally, mentally, or whatever. Rebalance yourself and come back stronger. That's the only thing I can say about that, moving the fuck along. Because I don't like a man that thinks he's a bully, and I think that he needs to entwine himself with the right kind of women that's going to match his energy. Like, y'all know them little glass thermometers that you can sit there. Do you know them glass thermometers? They have mercury in there. Do you know that little hole right there? You know how they swab us when they give us our pep smear and they swab them when they get them they little tests? I would stick that glass thermometer clean up there after giving him something to put him to sleep or make him to where he stabilized or he just go numb, or give him something to make his muscles go out for a while to where he can't control them. Stick that damn thing up there and break it. And let that mercury eat him from the inside out. Like, yeah, just have your way with him. Like, yeah, put something there to make him sleep. When he wake up, he bound to the bed and he got handcuffs on his arms and his legs. Like, you know, bound, just try BSM and just beat him every way but the right way. Like, or let him wake up with a knife in one hand and a gun in the other. Now, which way would you like for this to play out? Like, teach him a lesson. I guarantee you he stopped. I guarantee you he stopped. Because, yeah, I think some of them get crazy and turned on by us tapping into the demonic side. And I think y'all need to let that side come out a little bit more and make them think twice about what they want to do. Because, yeah, this is not cute. The fact that he actually get down thinking he bullying you, yeah, I feel like you should give him exactly what he looking for. Because evidently him beating on that woman and she sending him to jail, no, he ain't learned no lesson, girl. Them old folks tell you, baby, you keep you a pot of water on your stove. Them old folks tell you, keep you some grits or some oatmeals up there. Just launching on him. Once he hit you, you just go in there and play like you finna be the good submissive bitch. And you cook that goddamn meal and turn the stove on and he ain't gonna think nothing of it because he think you're too insecure and you don't find nothing wrong with how he treating you. And you go let that shit heat up and get the lumping and blowing bubbles and you just take that shit fresh off the flame and just launch it on him. Make sure you hit his face on down. Matter of fact, tell him get neck because after I fix your food, I want to sleep with you. And while he's sitting there grinning ear to ear thinking he got him one, you let his ass have it, and girl. And make sure you record it. Get cameras in your house. So if he try to take you to court or they try to charge you, you can prove why it came to this. So yeah, just put your cameras in there. And then when he get to want to brag, because he ain't gonna want to tell nobody that secret, I'll come on out there and air it all over the goddamn internet. Yeah, this is what you do to men that play with you. This is what you do to men that thought you was the weakest link and they just wanted to have fun and try to tear you down and hurt you. Like, yeah, this is what you do to them. Make them feel that pain they got themselves. And then I watch all the women that got the strength to fight for themselves. Stand the hell up, baby. Your support gonna pour in. Because they gonna be happy that you don't motivate them to actually sit here and take heed to what you say. Let's go, Blackbird. A homemade catheter. Hey, E-Money, I'm sorry. The men might not want to listen to this live because I'm encouraging women to go black. Like, hey, like, yeah, we can solve this problem. We can make them stop playing with us. Turn his chest into a pumpkin that's carved all up. Like, girl, please. Like, yeah, because he looked strange and deranged in that picture, and then he a piss-colored ass nigga. Like, he just looked eerie. He just looked weird. Like, he probably all his life, because most men that did that, either they came from an abusive background, or they came broken, or they was violated, or they were angry about something. Like, for him to have a history of beating on women and somebody doxed him and put his charges out, like, it goes to show you that something happened to that nigga to make him just go psychotic, or he just weird, and he feel like he was chastised or a man dominated him. So since he can't dominate another man and he couldn't fight that man back, he want to attack women. Because I don't see no reason why you would want to go to the streams, and then he let's talk about this shit. This little nasty ass, trifling ass nigga gonna turn around and say, yeah, the Umar sector walked away with a win because me and Pills and all. He started naming people off on Pastor Live, talking about how he came over here and had Malik being his mod and all this other stuff. See, I would have never played like that, and no man that represent me or I was married to would have played like that either. Like, nigga, what was your intention? Like, yeah, no, you ain't mind for this nigga. This nigga ain't coming around. But when you got them potty relationship, all them little open relationships, like a lot of weird shit be attached to that. So we gotta accept that for what it is. But the average man wouldn't have been okay with that. The average man would have never let that shit went down. And the average man would have never stepped foot in that chat once you gave them that wrench, because that ain't what this was about. They came over there to put you in your place and to play in your face. But yeah, no, you wouldn't have never thought it was gonna be a moment or a second that we was gonna actually be cordial. But if you wanted somebody else to play in your bedroom because you felt like you was lacking, power to it. Yeah, I said, well, let me bag up. LOL. Oh, did he lie? I digress. Well, what did he lie? But see, that right there, that would have made me question the nigga. Nigga, how my dick bigger than yours? How my balls bigger than yours? How do I got more problems with this than you do? Like, see, if I pick a person to entertain the thought of and they get beside themselves, you stand down because I opened the door for this, so let me shut this shit down at the same time. But you're not gonna join in into the weird, twisted games. Like that look bad. That look bad, baby. We ain't doing that now. No. I bought this into the house and I'm gonna shut it down and keep it from the house. Like, when I tell people the way I'm raised, that if we do decide to entertain the thought of outside people, it will never be a slap in nobody's face. We're going to always keep it real. So the household has always got to understand it. And the household can't be trampled with. It can't be torn down. And it can never be on a divided path. But yeah, the games like that, you're like, yeah, because if you ever play like that with a bitch, I'm going to hurt you and the bitch. And the bitch better not never get caught in my house. And she better not get caught in my car or nothing else either. And that's why I stand the way I stand. Yeah, you ain't getting behind the wheel of my car. Let's be together. And I'm too intoxicated to drive. And if I'm just tipsy, I'm still going to be the one to get behind the wheel because it's mine. Yeah, we gonna do. I don't play them type of games because, bitch, you don't want me to get aggy. You don't want me to be pissed off. You don't want me, and he gonna know now. Yeah, we ain't playing like that. He gonna avoid me at all costs because, yeah, I'm just ignorant with it. I'm ape shit crazy when it comes to shit like that. Like, what the fuck is we doing? I don't care what you're doing, how you do it, but you damn sure don't want it to hit me in my face, and you didn't tell me first because, see, the streets ain't gonna care how they give it to me. You gonna take me into consideration because you know my temperament and you know what the fuck I'm gonna give behind it. Now, make me burn just the same way I built this motherfucker up. I can walk away or I can burn it down. Them the options you have dealing with a bitch like me, so you better tread the fuck lightly, because, yeah. Say, man, we gonna get crunk around this bitch. We will in a minute. Absolutely. You better drain my energy and hope that I ain't got the energy to rise up. Let's go. Like, I'm trying to tell you what you say, Shaker. You are speaking value this morning. I'm getting my life on my way to work. Let's go. Yep, I said, well, let me back up. Hello. Okay, buddy. I couldn't have, you said I couldn't have more than one fucks than you. Hold on. I couldn't hear more than one fucks that you all for me or I'm not interested. Let's go. Let's go. But then, you know how you get to the point where you get in your playful stage if you ain't never been there before and you decided that you just came down a long term and you just want to sit here and sort and dance and have your freedom while you doing it. Like, that be the stage I'm in there. Like, nigga, I ain't trying to get tied down again. I ain't trying to be committed to your ass. Like, commission, like, when I want it, I want it. Like, yeah, that type of shit. Committed, like, if I value you as a man, would I treat you like one? Absolutely. Would I call you all out your name? No. Would I get mad at you and to keep me from misspeaking or just doing what I do with typical people? Like, I would kind of wait and watch the way I handle you. Absolutely. Absolutely. But all the other shit, yeah, I'm not that bitch. Certain little shit, me being actually part of the street life and know what it have. I done came down here and we done had people on here that actually admitted that he wanted to intimidate me and shoot at me, and we ended up in shootouts and shit. And a lot of them said that the misspoke, like the people that came down here to actually know, they were like, no, what it was is people took your kindness for granted. They took that silence that I used to sit here and have, because I just used to be sitting there watching. I'm observant. I watch my surroundings. So I'm just sitting there paying attention. That's why I tell people all the time, just because I don't speak on it don't mean I didn't clock it when you first did it. Now, I can sit here and let it manifest into something else to where you hit that nerve and then I just go back from memory the first time it happened all the way up to now and I just run it back real quick. But then I could just let it be. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, okay, are you ready to go? Or I just start being cruel to you, like, get the fuck from around me type of shit. But then I'm like, if I know you the eggy type that ain't gonna go nowhere, okay, we might as well go ahead and hit this on the nail. You can sit here and you can keep playing with me and you can keep adding fuel to that fire, and when it kabush and blow up and flames just start flying everywhere, just remember that you didn't know when enough was enough. So that's how I ultimately feel. Like, I'm gonna be transparent. Like, yeah, like I don't play like that. So I really feel like that you should find something else to do with your time. Yeah, and then you ain't gonna intimidate me. Only thing you're gonna do is piss me off. And when you piss me off, I just know I'm the type that go to, I don't give two fucks. Let's go ahead and tear it up. Like, I think that's a spoiled potential side of me kicking in. That's the side of me that would take something apart and put it back together and make it work and all that other stuff. That's that side. That's that side. And then you also got to realize that you dealing with somebody that has never got an ass whooping. You dealing with somebody that was talked to. And that's why I say your voice holds value. You can speak to somebody and they can understand where you coming from without you have to put a hand on them. So if you hit me or you try yourself trying to discipline me, I think it's going to be hell to pay the captain. And for that reason, it's because the fuck, I probably go all the way ape shit crazy. I'm gonna snap. So that's why I always, in situations like that, I became the aggressor, because now you got my attention. One thing you don't want to get put on is the threat list, because once you get on my threat list, I got to get you before you get me. And once that mentality kick in, it has been incidents where you know how they would teach you, and then you had that fucked up ass attitude. You didn't give a damn. You don't go to nobody doorstep with this type of bullshit. I used to be the type that I didn't care about coming to your doorstep. It was either you can come out on your own or I can force you out. We could do it Indian style. I could just send up smoke signals or shit, cocktail bombs or whatever. And then I think that was more of the dumb side of shit. That was a little bitch that I let my temperament get the best of me. So it was like, okay. So then, like I said, I took anger management 10 times. And no matter how I took it, how I dealt with it, it still didn't help me. What helped me is me learning myself. That's what, and I tell y'all this all the time. It took me to learn myself and get in touch with self. Like, bitch, you ain't got no self-control. Patience is a virtue. And I started walking myself through the steps. Okay, what triggers you? That's why I can't sit around eating the people for a long time. I get annoyed. I get agitated and aggravated. So I started dealing with people more and more less. Then it got to the point where, no, you know your peace. You should be okay being by yourself. Like, you don't need everybody around you because people do aggy ass shit that irritates you. And then I just start moving different. Like, I will pull up on the scene. I will pull up in the hoods, but I'm not risking it all. I just want to do what I came to the hood for and stick and move and all that other shit. I don't live like y'all. I'm not savage. I got savageness in me, but I'm not savage. I'm not going to sit here and risk my life for nothing. Like, I want to protect me. Only way I feel like I should go into them type of measures or defense mode if it's to shield me, to protect me, to sit here and stand up for what I believe in and let a nigga know, no, you're not going to discipline me. You're going to leave me the fuck alone. Like, yeah, I'm the type that you can't bully or intimidate because, quite frankly, I don't give a fuck for you. Like, I'm choosing me in every situation. I know a lot of people put other people before them. I'm not one of them, bitch. I will go I will go cock strong, stubborn. I'm stubborn.
Okay.
I'm embrace my cancer side. I'm stubborn to a fault. Because there's nothing you can do to change my mind once I say I don't see it for you. Like, yeah, we ain't wishy-washy over here. Like, yeah, you better leave me alone because you on thin ice. Especially if you got that type of shit that remix running around here with. Yeah, I would have taught him a lesson. The nigga would have been walking around here with burnt Mars patches missing out his head. I probably would have my dumb ass would have put some Nair in his shampoo. Like, I really would have tortured the fuck out of him. When me and DG used to get into it, I tell DG, see you, and then he used to call me sis, big sis. I'm like, nigga, you the type of nigga that you thought you was gonna come down through this house. You might be the baby boy and I'm the baby girl, and I will push you clean on down them goddamn stairs to get you out the way and let them put you in your full body cast, and I'll make sure your nurse get in the house every day to come take care of you, but I will get you out my way, for real, for real. I wouldn't off you because I see you as you would be like a little sibling, but I will get you the fuck out my way. Like, who the hell is you playing with? You doing too much. You too animated around this bitch. Go sit down. And that's why my sisters and siblings, when they came down here, they were like, we used to tell people, leave that girl alone. She over there playing with her toys. She playing with her dog. Leave her alone. Because once y'all turn her up and then she gets started, y'all ain't going to be able to make her sit down. And it ain't nothing they can do about it. So, yeah, leave me alone when I'm quiet. Because once I start get active, I'm going to get on your goddamn nerves. Having 13 siblings, being a baby and a baby girl at that, I got away with clean murder. Like, my sisters never used to piss me off. I used to make my dog go through their damn dog house. He was big as hell. I had a Rottweiler. And I make my dog, I had a girl and a boy go through that thing. Just go through there. I throw their toy up in there and they'll tear it apart trying to get up in there to get their toy up out of there. And then the little nappy head ass Barbies, they were so easy to break. I used to go through there and pop the heads off them like, the fuck? My Cabbage Patches, they aligned my bed. I didn't play with them unless I changed their clothes out or put a new band around the girl's head. The boys just sat up there and I just take their clothes off and wash them. But they was basically used to align and decorate my bed. Like, my strawberry shortcake, my what you call it, Care Bears car. I like the little cloud car. I had one with the rainbow across the windshield. Like, I like that strawberry shortcake. I didn't really like her, but only reason I liked it, the strawberries, because strawberry was my favorite fruit. I love my fruit. So yeah, I got that too. And then I had some socks and shit. I didn't like them Leon colors because I thought they was trying to make me look too bright. So, and then you couldn't put me in tights. If you put me in tights, I was going to make them wrong so I can get out of them because I thought tights itched your legs and I didn't like shit like that. Like, it was like, then them white shoes that sound like church shoes when you walking, I didn't like them. Going to school, I used to have to wear them white shoes with the black on the side, like grown up hard bottoms. And I couldn't stand them shoes either. Like, it was, baby. I used to hate for her to put all them loud colors in my head when I went to sleep, baby. If you have getting in my head as far as braiding it or something, yeah, I go to sleep. Like, hurry up and get the hell out of my head. I'm not finna sit here that goddamn long. Like, go ahead and get over and done with. And then I got to the point that every time somebody passed, I started trimming my hair because I used to feel like you weren't supposed to cut it, but then I just got into the habit of getting it trimmed and stuff. So then I was like, you know something, I ain't never letting it go back because I don't want to sit that long for nothing for you to get through with my hair. You put me under the blow dry, I'm going to sleep. I don't like to sleep with scarves or nothing on my head. I don't like rollers in my head because everybody think it looks so cute in the roller set. I don't like a lot of stuff. I was like, Ew, like y'all done did too much of this when I was little. So now that I'm grown, I'd rather wear a ponytail for real, for real. Will I get my hair did? If I feel like it's a special event, I will. But do I want to? No, because it ain't gonna last long, and then the money you gonna have to pay for all the stuff that's gonna have to be done to make it hold the style. Like, I think it's ridiculous. Like, who the fuck is we trying to impress? And that's more my attitude. I will dress up when I want to, but then when I don't want to, and I feel like I don't have to, like, why do we gotta fight about this? You ain't gonna force me to be uncomfortable and waste no time doing shit that you want me to do, and I don't like it. Oxford, I remember that. You say, LaKendra, good morning. You was a hell raiser. Let's go. Hey, Nene to go. Mailbox turned it on 25 minutes later. That nigga came pulling up. Let's go. Salute Malik. Oh, there go Malik. What Malik at? You said I used to be like that, showing my ass. I remember I was 18. Niggas kept sending my calls to voicemail. I went to his mama's house. She said she didn't know where he was. I took the water hose, put it in her mailbox. Oh, wow. Grand rising to everyone. Malik. Yeah, Grand rising, Shaker. Hey, you said, yes, sir, E-Money. My fault, finishing up some paperwork listed. Let's go. Nene the Gold, I see you, baby. I couldn't have more than one fucks that you all for me, or I'm not interested. Let's go. And then that's cause, okay, we had the man come on here. Well, he wasn't on here, but he was talking on the phone, and we was talking about the different levels of lifestyles and the lives and all that other stuff. Like, a lot of people think that it would be good for me because I ain't never experiencing and stuff like that. But listening to how they give it up and how they get down, like, that ain't no lifestyle I would be a part of. Like, I thought, okay, just before I knock it or I drag it or talk bad about it, I will be willing to go to one of them and see what's up with it or what it's about. But did they like curiosity kill a cat? I said no, because I'm the bitch that can walk in there and say it ain't for me, but I just want to see what the hell the hype is about and walk out still feeling the same way. Like, ain't nobody gonna influence me to do nothing I don't want to do. Like, I have always been adamant about that. And then I say the reason why you shouldn't let certain niggas take you to stuff like that, because then you might be comfortable, you might know the person, and you might let them give you drinks and stuff. And then, because it is a lot of thirsty people. And then shouts out to that man, because we talked about this, and a lot of people that address me and talk to me about this stuff, they tell me the truth. And I say, you know, one thing I can say, shouts out to the man above, because I ain't never had people that intentionally came in my life to do me no harm. They basically came in trying to school me or show me different sides of the world that they seen other people was trying to gravitate me to, and they just wanted to let me know what was real with it. Because like he did, he broke it down, was like, it's a lot of thirsty people. He was like, the friend that sat here and tried to get you involved in this should have gave you a rundown of what it consists of. They were like, you got to be with people you can trust or people you know. And then they were like, it is people that will try to drug you or do stuff. So basically, it's people out here that actually do the diddy shit. And I said, but you know something? I had some sorority boys that I knew real cool. Sigmas, Kappas, all of them do the same shit. Like, I was cool with them, and they always tell me, and they make sure I'm straight. And then when they get ready to get turned up too much, they be like, boo, it's time for you to go, because you ain't gonna want to be a part of these things and festivities. And I'll be like, what? And they always tell me, whenever you come, if they ain't buying me a bottle, they'll tell me, make sure I bring my own. And that's why I got a habit in the history. If I show up for a good time, I'm bringing my own liquor. And I'm not letting my bottle travel all around the room and get in different people's hands. I'm coming with my own shit. Because they was like, the house punch that they make up, it be spiked. And they like, basically after hours, they put people on the house. They like, it could be where all the bros get to hit, some of the bros want to hit, people get wild and get them putting on shows for them and stuff like that. And they was like, yeah, we see that this ain't for you. So they always escorting me out. But then when we link up and kick about it, or I be chilling with them, they'll be showing the videos and telling me what's go down. They like, never stay at a frat party after hours. And then it was like, they just let me know what to give. So like I could say, a lot of people, I don't know what blessings or what he did, and I accept them all. Like he have always sent people. If I'm going into a different avenue, it has always been people that protected me in that avenue. It's always ones that came in, didn't want nothing in return, but they actually put me up on game. Like, yeah, don't come in this shit blind. We want to know, let you know that you know all the ins and out. And that's why I say the streets in life, period, fuck with me strong. I ain't never been led astray. I ain't never been abused or misused or people just trying to teach me shit the wrong way or something. They always came in and was like a shield or a protector over me. So that's why I say shit. I get real I get real props to real niggas when do, and that man, he in his 60 and he ain't been nothing but honest with me about everything he said. And we actually conversated stuff about this. And that's why I didn't mind him talking to all us. Now, some of y'all said y'all had questions. And then when he got, hey, Kimberly, when he got on here trying to answer them, y'all went on mute and didn't really have too many questions for him. But yeah, it's a lot of people because it's now people trying to talk about, girl, we think you'll be good in the sex world. It's a lot of people trying to get you in the sex world. And I'm like, ooh, like, yeah, that ain't the lifestyle I want to live. Would I be a host? Yes. Would I want to know courses so I know how to do it right? Yeah. Like, I got a white woman inviting me to Canada. She does sex parties in Canada. And I was like, she was like, I think so many people would like to see you there. And I'm like, what the fuck am I on? You act like I'm an appetizer. Like, I don't get down in this. Would I be a host of something like this? Absolutely. But would I participate? Like, I get disgusted y'all letting people paintball y'all face. I get disgusted letting y'all see y'all stick shit down y'all throat and all that other stuff. Like, all that stuff y'all with. And then, like, Jackson and Burnett was saying that it's people that like stuff like this. And I was on the hood table this morning at 12 something, and she was talking about people sticking their fist and stuff. Like, I don't play like that. I don't even want you to put your finger in there, especially if you got nails or anything. Like, you can scratch me, and every time I pee, I be irritated. Like, yeah, no, I don't play like that. I don't play with food in the bed. And then they were like, what about the foreplay and stuff of it? Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, but what y'all got going on, it's not for me. Then we talked about the plan, them putting a manhood between the chest. No, the ear, all that stuff. Yeah, that's off limits. And they're like, that's foreplay for who? Like, I don't want you nowhere near my face. I don't think that thing belongs nowhere up above the waist. Like, yeah, keep it low, and then it ain't going to the backside. So you really only got one hole that you can explore. And then they was like, well, what about the other? Like, if to each his own, different strokes for different folks. But like, yeah, no, that's like, I look at y'all sideways, but I'm not judging you, but it's a no for me. But y'all playing with people that got to strap it on to be able to please you. Like, why would I want something made out of plastic when I can get the real thing that come with the heat, the vibrations, the different levels? Hey, Rose Bennett. You said, absolutely, you ain't paint my face with nothing. I don't even wear makeup. That's what I'm saying. I'm completely natural. And then, how can a man envision that he want to sleep with you or talk to you, and he putting his face in your mouth, you sucking on his toes like, no. And then I don't want you to touch my feet because I'm ticklish. Like, yeah, no. Like, I took them my subscribers with me, and they were sitting in there while I was getting my feet did, and I was so goddamn tickled. I was sitting there. I was just releasing all over myself, and I was so tickled. Joe Uncool recorded it. It was like, yeah, Ruth Shaker, we should do them live so more often, because he said I enjoyed it. You was laughing so hard, and I was like, I'm like that when I get a massage, the full body massage. Like, I am ticklish, so if you get the caressing and that, like, you go hit a tickle spot, then it's gonna start getting relaxed, and then you just go through the different channels and stuff. Like, then you wake up and you just be so man, look. I was like, yeah, no. That's strong veins, girl. I'm trying to tell you. Like, yeah, so no. But then they was like, okay, the night. Yeah, I'm into the night. Yeah, you could tap it out and we can go to sleep and then wake up and hit it in the morning. We be so energized and we just go out and have a great day. Like, I'm into all that. I'm high natured, but I'm not into the creepy stuff, like the toe sucking and stuff like that. Then I don't know, because some men want you to touch their nipples or all that. I'm not into that either. Like, yeah, no. No. But the kissing and stuff like that, yeah, we can get into that. But yeah, I don't feel like I belong below the waist, and I feel the same way when it comes to you. You say I ain't sucking no toes. I try to tell you I don't do feet either. You're yours or mine. Let's go, right? But it's some people that say they like it. And then we talked about the back door. Like, yeah, I ain't playing with you like that. I don't like to be constipated, so I don't eat a whole lot of cheese. Cause stuff, I know what to constipate me. And yeah, no, I don't want to be sitting on the toilet, want something to come out and then won't. And then you gotta sit here, squat, get up, and then move your bodies and hold your stomach in and all that stuff to make it go ahead and move out or get some laxative. I don't want to do all that. Like, yeah, no. So just imagine some acting like a suppository going up there. Like, I won't ever. You said I want every hole explored. See, yeah, no. And that's what a lot of people said. They say they like it in their ear. I say, when I hear people mention like that, I just hope you joking, because how would that fit in your ear? Like, what if something come out of there and go in your ear like that? I was like, yeah, no. No. But hey, that's why I say we gotta have this conversation, y'all. We gotta have this conversation in the hood table. Now I can let it be on her platform, because her TC, Big Rigs, and all them said that they have these type of conversations. So if y'all want to join into that, meet us on the hood table. Because I'm like, girl, I wanted to hear this talk so bad. And I just seen up there, we all come from different levels. And I'm like, people keep saying I'm green, but I feel like I'm green for a reason. When it comes to certain stuff, I'm immature as hell. And I think I'm going to stay immature because my mind is telling me no, like you ain't missing nothing. Let them have it. Like, yeah, absolutely. No, you say ear, like, yeah. That's just like, why would I want you to in between my chest? Like, yeah, no. Like, that is not what my chest is for. Like, if I want something in between my chest, I can put on the bra. Like, that's it. That's all. Like, I don't need, what is that gonna do? Nothing. Some people say they like titty. Yeah, they like that. I don't know why. Like, that's too close to the face as well. And what you getting out of it? Like, yeah, no. Is you playing up there because you afraid to go down there? Like, I'm just saying, because if you gonna do that, then what the hell is we here for? Like, no. Like, I'm sorry. I don't play like that. Rico, what you doing? Sleep? So it is what it is. We got a lot going on.
Some half sleep over here, child. I got another hour, and then I gotta get up. But yes, I'm here.
I don't know, because I don't like nobody playing with my ears. Like, yeah, no, like, if you got kids, some kids, they want to play with your ear while they go to sleep and stuff, especially them thumb suckers. Like, why are you sucking on your thumb? You're going to ruin your teeth, and you're going to be mad because you're going to have to get braces. You're going to have to get some teeth work.
People that get off the feet, when somebody...
How does that work?
I don't even know, but like feet, that's just kind of weird. I have questions about that, because people actually be getting off to somebody's feet, not actually, them doing anything, to that specific area, but feet turns them on. And I don't... I don't know how to break that down, but like I just find that to be really, really questionable.
Right. You say never heard a female request that, like, baby, put it in. Some of these people that I'm with, they be like, girl, you green, you don't know about it, like you just got. I'm like, yeah, you cause like that's just like I hear women say that they like to play with wax. I'm not playing with no wax, because if you pour it on too fast, you could burn yourself. And then they say as it's coming down from the candle, it supposed to melt in the air, so when it hit your body, it be hard. So why do you want to peel some wax off your body? Like, yeah, no, they're just like, I'm not a person into glitter either.
Other things.
You say I play bedroom games with boiled eggs and call cluck cluck. Boiled eggs. Rose Bennett, hit the link. Is that really Rose Bennett?
Yes, that's
because what would be the purpose of playing with boiled eggs? It ain't gonna like, wait a minute, boy. See, I'm one of them that you ain't putting no chocolate on me. You ain't putting no Snapper Jacks. Then you hear the men talking about how they love the Listerine strip put on the tip and around it, and fruit roll-ups and all that other stuff. Like, if you got to do all that, don't do it at all. And then we have some women sitting here talking about, let's talk about it. Some men say that they don't agree with y'all when they say if y'all eat pineapples, that's what it's gonna taste like. Because they like, some of y'all can eat all the pineapples in the world, but y'all ain't gonna never taste like pineapples. And then they say it tastes like what you eat and what you consume in your body. Like, right, come here, Rose Benny, hit the goddamn lead, because I don't understand what the hell is cluck cluck. Wait, boiled eggs. Like, if I eat boiled eggs, it's basically gonna make me be around here pooping. Like, boiled eggs, I eat boiled eggs and salad and stuff. Sometimes I eat a boiled egg by itself, but it's gonna make you get gas. You burn me with fire. Let's go. That might not be her. Okay.
Depending on like what you like put in your body. because I actually tried it myself when I just, was curious. I ate my own cum, just to say. And yeah, it was delicious.
Okay, we're not using actual words because we want YouTube to let this video stay up. And when you talk about certain stuff or use certain words, YouTube do be frowning upon it. So.
Oh, we should have this like a part 2, like on Twitch or somewhere, like everybody pull up and talk. Yeah.
This might not be her. Okay. Well, we can have it on Twitch. Cause I got a lot of courses and I think we need to deep dive and get into it. Like, cause I want to have them type of panels, but
too myself.
You know something? I invited him to the board because these are all people that's signing up for the Who Dares to Entertain Room Shake. And I don't think Room Shaker dares to entertain what y'all talking about. But for the shows, the sake of the show, I will let them participate. But then I was like, yeah, it's a lot of people that ain't gonna make the final cut. But luckily, I have been dismissing people. If the conversation turned me off or it irks me, I have been saying, never mind, you decline. So people told me if I keep going the route I'm going, I'm going to cancel out a lot of people. So I said what I'm going to do is I'm going to let y'all subscribe. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Is this her? Hello?
Hey, Room Shaker. It's to me. Yeah, I'm talking low because my husband's still asleep.
Hey, Rose. Hey, Rose.
Hey,
okay, hey, boo.
Yeah. Cluck Cluck. You ain't never played Cluck Cluck? Well, you probably ain't even heard of Cluck Cluck. It's a bedroom game where you take boiled eggs and you boil them and you put them up inside of you. A woman puts them up inside of her and then she goes around, put on a sexy outfit like a chicken or something. And then the man, he be like, oh, could you lay one for me, baby? Can you lay one for me? And you just drop him out your coochie on the bed.
Oh, that's kind of like the yoni thing. The yoni. Oh.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I have never played Cluck Cluck. I ain't never heard about it. But I have been to some college things. And I seen a girl take the pool balls and she put them up there. And then she shot it back out on the table. And I was like, I wouldn't have never. Yeah, she took the pool ball and she stuck it up there and she shot it out on the table. That's just like people say they do kinkles. I ain't never had to do a kinkle. I don't know what a kinkle is.
It's a Kegel exercise where a woman just tightens up her coochie and it keeps the walls like intact.
So okay, this might be off grid. So I heard of people using gerbils a lot.
What the hell is gerbils?
Like gerbils, like a mice.
Oh hell no!
Like a live mice or gerbil or something.
Let me go, y'all, because I got to get ready for jury duty.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop down myself so I can get like another hour in. But we need to pick back up on this conversation, Chuck.
Well, except the part about the gerbils, because what in the wildlife is going on?
Like I was on this panel just last week on Twitter, on this Twitter space, and we was having a conversation, and somebody, well, I'm gonna say there's been a couple of people using live gerbils and putting them up there.
Okay, y'all, for hell sector events, since it's hell, y'all know we get into it and we can get away with it if I gotta do it on Twitch. Would y'all like to have a competition of who could do the most wildest thing and put a prize on the line for it? Because I know a girl named Deanna. I went to school with her and I can ask her when she come up here. Like she used to take the cherry stems and she tied with her tongue. Ooh, like it's a lot of people that's very creative with different things, and I can see who can wow the crowd the most. That's how we would determine a winner. She'll take gerbils. Not gerbils. My fault. Damn, Rico. She'll actually take the cherry and she put it in her mouth, and she'll take the stem off with her. Everything she do is with her mouth. She'll take the stem off the cherry, and then next thing you know, she'll tie the stem in a knot with her tongue. Now, I have been a part of a little game that we played one time, and I thought it was innocent fun. My male friend got mad at me. It was like, you better never do that again. Where you put a glass down, and you just sit there and you move your body and stuff like that. And you it was like a competition who could fill the glass up the fastest. You couldn't use your hands or no other options. You just had to use your inner thighs and whatever you was working with. And I had a piercing, so it was very easy. And you just allowed yourself to just keep coming and coming and coming until the glass get filled to the rim. And it was actually a timer who could do the quickest, and that's how they determine who could be the wettest and stuff like that. And oh wow, my male friend was mad at me for actually entering that, but it was actually fun. I won. He ain't lying, guys. That flag don't do that. Mostly white guys. So it's a lot of little stuff. Like I done seen somebody, and I said, now see, I wouldn't do no shit like that. I'd be afraid I'll burn myself. But it's actually people that don't put a cigarette or a blunt down there, and they actually was smoking the blunt or the cigarette with it.
Oh, yeah. We don't have to touch back on this, but peace to everybody. But I'm gonna be down in the chat, so like but I'm here. Okay.
Right. So I got a lot of stuff that we can get into and talk about.
I'm out to have these down to my notes, the questions, child, because it's a lot of questionable things. But peace, you all.
All right. You said, yeah. It's a lot of people that do different things, and I'm like, yeah, see, I ain't that advanced. Yeah, that's easy. So you did it. I ain't never did it. Which one is easy? The smoking with it down there? Like, yeah, no, I'd be afraid that I'll spurn myself. Like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not an insert person. Like tampons and stuff is a no. Dishing is a no. All that other stuff. And I feel like to contract and stuff, y'all know when you sit in warm water, cold water, hot water, and all that stuff, it kind of contracts it and tighten it up itself. So I don't know. Some people say they do the yoni streams. I ain't never did a yoni stream. Different things like that. Like it's little natural things that you can do that keeps it intact. So when people got to go to extreme measures, like, okay, so we done had some women say that they feel like people walls never get too loose, or it never be to the point where you gotta be rejuvenated enough stuff. But then I was like, okay, because looking at it and having this conversation with her and the way I understand and compute things, like I can see if you taking different sizes and stuff like that, it can be a way that it does exactly what they say it does. Where do they get these ideas? I don't know, because I was talking to a buddy, and I think I'm gonna have her on the show. And she was talking about, we was talking, matter of fact, this was yesterday. She was telling me about how she felt like if you wasn't built like a horse and she couldn't this and that and all that other stuff, she felt like you didn't do it. And then she was like, now being a little bit wiser, she said she know that ain't something she should have been pursuing, but once she laid back and found self, she started saying it ain't about the size of it and all that other stuff. Because it's some people, like I'm one of them that if it's too, like, yeah, no, I'm not riding a horse, baby. You can have that. I'm not even going to accept it. But then I say for the right ones, they can kind of coerce you or get you to the point where you be comfortable enough, because we will take what we want to take. But so when they say like the different things that we can't take it or none, it be like maybe we didn't want it type shit. You say, where do they get these ideas in my question? I don't know. But I guess it be people tap into the fun side. Hey, Marva twerks. It be people not afraid to try new things, and he gonna just like I have told y'all before, and let's talk about it. Like, I have the freakiest thing you could say I ever did was probably, it probably ain't freaky to something like in a jacuzzi, a pool, on a rooftop, at the movies, or you haven't, like, a lot of people play with food and stuff. I ain't never tried that. I ain't never wanted to try it, and I'm not letting you stick no food up there. But have you ever did it with ice? Like, have you ever experimented or tried it with ice? Like, do you know what it gives? Like, man, that shit is it's a something within itself. It's something within itself. Like, I'm just saying, it's enjoyable. Like, absolutely. Because then they be like, do it be too cold or nothing? It might be cold and certain it, but once it's up there and then y'all start getting in the mix of it, like that cold feeling goes away. But just imagine the wetness and the heat at the same time, like they in a microwave or easy bake oven, and then they got the coolness of it all. Like, it could be very relaxing, and men lose their mind over stuff like that. I haven't done it personally, but I have seen it done before. I'm too scared. I'll get cancer. Okay. Plus, after who want to put it in their mouth, finish smoking it. Let's go. You say, I've done it in a park and try ice and what cream ice be good. Let's go. Whipped cream ice be good. Let's go. I love they putting ice cubes. It melt fast. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's go. Like that's the worst. That's the wildest thing I have did. That's the wildest thing I did. Play with that ice, baby. And I feel like every woman should know how well their body respond to ice. So it don't catch you off guard. Then another thing that how many women, like I said, have tasted themselves? Like, if a man sit there and do the smell test or whatever, or then you know how some men want to touch it, like, is there some women are frown up or turn their head? Like, why would you turn your head? How could you expect somebody else to want to taste you and you won't even taste yourself? If you know that you're a clean individual, you shouldn't want to. But if you know you out there just doing this with any and everybody and you a sperm bank or something like that, then you probably won't want to taste it, because everything you catch between your legs, you can also get in your throat and your tonsils and everything else. So you say, I love them putting ice cubes in milk fast. Okay. So yeah, you just gotta watch what you do. It ain't what you do, is how you do it. And you just gotta watch who you do it with. I think everybody shouldn't be able to tap into your little sexual side or freaky side. It should be some reserve there. And you can't do it with everybody, because then they say, what about the handcuffs, the whips, the paddles? I ain't into none of that. And then you got to have a trust for these people. I don't want you choking me, but like we was talking about on the hood table, it is people that want to be choked. It is people that want to be gagged. It is people that want to be bonded to the bed and stuff like that. Like, at that point, what if a person goes too far? What if they get too caught up in and they forgetting the words that let them know when to stop and when to turn it loose and when not to go proceed further? And then you got to also realize that it's some people that actually end up losing their life behind stuff like that, because some people zoned out or some people was interacting in fantasy. And then it makes us stuff like that make me question you as a whole. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it makes me question a lot about you. I like being choked. See, I don't play like that. I have you say I have what? Because after he eats it, hold on. After he eats it while making love, we been doing kissing. So that's the same. Yeah, that is. It is. And that's why I say, like, I don't know. But then if you do it too well, you wonder who all, like, self-consciousness for me. And I guess that's the immature stage. If you do it too well, you wonder who all you been doing this with. And then now stuff that so many women didn't know about other men. Now it's women, it's crazy that other people know about it. So it's like you've been freelancing with your mouth. Could you be trusted? And that's why that song, we don't do no kissing, no kissing, no kissing, for real. Because now you got to be skeptical of who you allow to entertain and who you put your mouth on and stuff like that. And some of these people, like, I was watching something and it grossed me out, because they was like, y'all can't eat everybody no more, because a man was going down, and next thing you know, when he came up, he started looking like Star Crunch. He slowly but surely, he like, his face started getting, I got sensitive skin anyway, his face started getting tender and his face started breaking out. And then when he went to the doctor or whatever, he found out he was burnt. And you ate some stuff that was contaminated, and it basically transferred over to you. And then another thing that scares me, and I say I'm glad I'm immature when it comes to some things and you can't force me into it, because like Rico, the barber, said, it's a lot of people that know he's sick, and just because they thirsty or desperate or they just want to be pleased by anybody, they actually want to tap into it. They don't care that he's out here burning. And we watched that act out on the board with a lot of other people, because even though Captain was out here giving them something that might have been curable, he was still giving it to them, and they were still begging for it. So how many of these people exist in the world? And then it's a lot. And you know how we know it's a lot? Because as they say, it's more and more people getting put on the hit list. It's more and more people. The numbers of STDs, curable and not curable disease, has skyrocketed and went through the roof. So is it okay to self-please if that's what you into? Yes. Is it okay to go without and deprive yourself? Yeah, you're going to go through the little different mood swings and stuff like that. But as long as you protecting yourself and doing it right, you got to be mindful. And then you got to realize that there's a lot of people with the mentality that if they have ever received it or they got it and nobody warned them. Some of them got the mentality that they ain't supposed to warn you. They could just keep on giving it out like everybody else. And if you got a multiple partners that you doing it with, because like we had the conversation, and they said, do you actually know? And I come to find out it's a lot. It's some people that say they nymphos. It's some people that say that they just into it and they feel like that they can't get enough. So once they get up with one person, they gone on to the next and lay down with them. It's some people that take it as a profession and feel like that they gonna go through however many bodies they can go through a day just because they got an urge that they can't please and they feel like it just keep getting worse and worse. So would I prefer that if you were a freak, you had some type of control over yourself? Absolutely. Self-control is a must. So that type of behavior and that type of you being realistic about that could be some people like me will frown upon. Like, you just out here giving it away. You don't know what you're doing. You just out here just any way you can. And it makes you think about it. Men like being choked too. Mine, look, men like a lot of things. Like women do too. Like it's just getting like, they advancing it to the point where you questioning like how advanced, like, are you trying to find everything out? Because like I say, I'm one of them that I'm more conservative. I don't want to find out everything. Sometimes you talking to me about is enough. Like, I don't want to experience it. I don't want to endure it. I don't want to know what's up with it. I'm just not checking for it in real time. So the fact that you it says a lot about you. And it's a lot of people that go down them avenues. And that's why I say, shouts out to the people that really take stuff like that into consideration. Because like I said, the person that came down here, he's an ex-officer and stuff like that. So yeah, he cool, but he lived that lifestyle, and he was telling me like, people telling you all wrong. They just try to, you don't know nothing about it, so they just try to coerce you to get into it, and they want you to be a part of it. He's like, it's more of your innocent stage that they going after, and they want to be the one that they like, you know how when you find a virgin, you want to be the one that break their boundaries, or you just want to be the one that open them up so you can say you did something because you seen it as a challenge. He said that's what a lot of people look at when they look at you. And he's like, baby, be careful, because he was like, it's weirdos, it's creeps, it's people that would drug you just to hear their way and all type of stuff. And we actually have conversations about that. So when I brought him on here to talk to y'all about it, I'm like, yeah, because we was actually talking about it. And then he was telling me the different phases, the different stages, and all the things that it consists of. And then he was telling me about how he watched people get into this and they lose their mind and their innocence because they end up opening up Pandora box and don't see their way out of it, or they get lost. And then they like, if a man bring you into that, if you not mentally stable enough for it, that it can make or break you, and then you start living with regrets, and then you just lose touch with focusness and just be all over the place with it. So he broke down all the different avenues, and then he like, always go with somebody you can trust. And that's why I was like, what? And he was like, they do this. I say, you know something? A lot of people, shouts out to Texas. A lot of people from Texas and stuff that I did come acquaintance with and crossover paths with. Like, I was like, they've been giving me like invitations to Miami. They've been giving me invitations to Atlanta. And you know, when they start giving out, and then like I said, the white woman is trying to get me to come to Canada. Then it's another dude that be checking for me that's into this. And then he told me some stuff that turned me off about him. And I was talking to Stoke about it, sending him, showing her all the pictures that he was sending me. Because I used to have a little Instagram group that I was sending to the other women on the board, or what like these men is trying to do and stuff like that. They be stalking and doing all type of weird stuff. But anywho, and they was shaped and built up like horses. Like, I'm like, who the hell taking all that? And I'm like, y'all got me so fucked up. Like, I'm like, y'all crazy as hell. I was like, oh my God. So I started talking to Skunk about like, what the hell is going on? And then I was like, girl, these damn people, they really think they got the one. I'm not fucking with none of it. And then slowly but surely, we started bumping heads and arguing about this shit. They were like, you got to grow up. Like, nah, nigga, I'm going to stay in my class. Like, yeah, my class say that's too much. Go that way. I took my ex-V and he stalked me for years. Wouldn't recommend it. I refuse to play Russian roulette with my life. Let's go. So I was like, oh no. Baby, you are too advanced for me. I'ma stay in my league. I'm in a beginner league. I'm in a no league at all. I'm not into what y'all into, and I think I'm just gonna be honest with you and say I'm immature. So I'm going to decline and cop out at the same goddamn time. But please respect me for keeping it real with you. Like, yeah, and then we cool. And they just think that they going to sit here and persuade me or change my mind. And after that, I still been nonchalant to it. But I do listen to the advice they give. And I still tell them, no, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Then there was one dude, y'all. And then I might get him. His name is Red. Baby, this man stay with his mama. He takes care of her. He got kids and all this other stuff. And do you believe that he be having sex in his mama's house? Well, it's his house, but she stayed with him. Well, that's what he said. I don't know because I don't get down to the bottom of it. But he also got kids. And then we was talking, and he was talking about how his mama done walked in a couple of times because she want him to do something. She wanted right then and there. And I said, I think your mama is a watcher. He's like, why you say that? I say, cause if she see the door is closed, like, why would she just keep walking in your room and then she know you got company there? So I'm like, that's weird to me. And I'm like, see, stuff like that would be a turn off. And then I say, I didn't have sex in my mama's house, so why would I have sex in yours? And then he's like, it's my house. And then she was like, yeah, it's his house. She was like, I got old and I was having accidents and stuff, and she going through life changes. So he decided that it would be best for her to come live with them. And I said, well, when you moved her in and stuff, like, even if she was going through life changes, she's in your house now, right? Like, you can go up and go into a hotel room and make sure that you be back there when you know it's time for her to get up. Because don't she sleep through the night? He said, yeah, she'll get up to use the bathroom and then she'll go back in there and lay back down. But yeah, I'm like, no, that's uncomfortable. I'm like, it would be so over if your mama was to open the door or somebody was laid up in there with you doing something. Like, I would be so turned off. And then I was like, do you got a lock on the door? He said, yeah. And I said, how does she open it? And he was like, she picks it. And I'm like, see, yeah, no. Like, that's what makes me think your mama is a watcher. Because I'm sure she hear noises coming out the room. I'm sure she know you got company. And the fact that she just open your door and walk in there, yeah, it'll be a no for me. And then he's like, it don't bother me. I tell him, keep going. I don't even want to stop and get up. But he's like, they be like, yeah, stop it. I'm like, what would you expect for a woman to do? Like, that seems like she right on time. Like, that's so disrespectful. Like, he's like, but after she see it, she'll walk back out. I'm like, but do she stand there? He's like, sometimes. I'm like, see, yeah, that right there ruin the mood. And then you will never be able to get it again. I'm like, absolutely not. So I was like, oh, hell no. Nah. And I told him, you weird to me. Like, I don't give a damn. That's why you question people that stay with their mama or whatever the case may be. And I don't know. And like I said, I wouldn't know if you tell the truth or not, but your mama got weird behaviors. And now you see the way they mama be helping them set up other people and stuff and all these cases where the mama getting exploded. Like, I'm not dealing with no shit like that. And I was like, I'm just going to sit over here and be mean. You say, is that your day one mod that just dropped down? Harlem Queen, I ain't even see her. Hey, Harlem, I didn't even see you drop down until she said something. Headed to work, but I'm in the bushes. Let's go, Harlem Queen, Grand Rising. Let's go. It must be something in the Texas water, the way they've been infected with so many STD. Baby, it ain't just Texas, though. It ain't just Texas. It's also Atlanta. It's also Memphis. It's also so many states to where at this point you just gotta protect you. You just gotta protect you. Keep going to get your animals results. And then, like I tell people, be making sure you keep up with what you're really supposed to keep up with. Because like they said, I told y'all, they said that if somebody is on their meds and y'all go get that test, it's not gonna pop up. But as soon as they come off their meds, they said it's just like birth control. It get active again. So they said when you and a man going to get tested, make sure that they tell the doctor they want you to have access to their records, and make sure you tell their doctor to test for all STDs, do an overall testing for what all medical meds can be in their system and all that stuff, so everything can come up and you will know what you're dealing with. Because they say it can be non-active, or it can show up that it doesn't exist. And as soon as they come off the meds, if they really trying to affect you, they know how if they miss certain doses and stuff, it'll become active again, and then they can spread it. And they was like, a lot of people was doing it because I watched the story. We watched it in a group chat. I watched the story of the woman. She was battling cancer. Her cancer went into remission after she got all them things. Then her husband, the man she was married to, he was out there sleeping with a lot of people. And of course, he was infected with HIV. So when he was invested with HIV, he came back. And she was to the point where that was her husband. So I guess she wasn't gonna put him out, but she wasn't gonna sleep with him and didn't want him no more. So then he got to the point where he won her over. He started saying he's sorry, he gonna change and all this stuff. He instantly got off his meds. He stopped taking his meds and let it become active in his system because she said all he had to do was take a test. Now they proved that he took a test and stuff. So then when she got sick as hell and stuff like that, and she went to the doctor told her that her cancer has came back and it's more aggressive than it was before. And then they ran other tests to see why it came back with so much regression. And then they, after running all her tests and stuff, because she got sick as a dog and the chemo and stuff wasn't helping her this time, they ran her tests and they told her, like, you contracted HIV. What have you been doing? And then she just told him. And then, she ended up filing a case towards him because it came from him, and then he was like, no, and then it just got tested. So then they had him test again when she found out that it was in her system, and come to find out he did have it. But after they pulled his medical records, because they really can't charge you with it unless they can prove you already had it and you knew you had it, so you did it intentionally. And once they did that, they found out that he did, and they asked him what changed in his lifestyle. Kind of find out he stopped taking the meds because he was like, so she wouldn't leave. He gave it to him. That's why I say when I be making comments about y'all better be careful, because a man can want to lock you in for life because he like the benefits or don't want to see you move on, and he want to sit here and claim you as his own to where he affects you where you won't be able to move on. Because if you do, you're gonna have to also take your meds, and that's what it ended up doing. But luckily she ended up, well, not luckily, but she ended up losing against cancer because of that, and she ended up going down, and her family was still fighting the case. And they basically won their case, but then it was like the DJ. Remember, I did the live about the DJ that was running around here and sleeping with a lot of girls, and a lot of girls were sleeping with him because he was the DJ. And next thing you know, from that alone, they ended up with having problems. They ended up with STDs and stuff, and then they went to the police trying to charge him, and the man was never charged for passing that shit along because basically these people consented. And now you got some places that saying that a person does not have to tell you their medical records or their history, whether or not they got STDs. But we got places like Chicago, shouts out to them, that's saying that people still got to keep it real with you and let you know what you're getting into. But the reason why they saying that they think that they gonna stop making people be upfront about their status, because at this point, when you find out, it's people being unalive. This girl had, and of course, and VS put it on her wall, and then of course I was gonna talk about it, but then I said I didn't even want to display that because she was so young. She slept with a dude, and another dude, a friend of the dude, got mad because he was trying to blackmail her and get in with her because the friend was bragging, the man was bragging about how good she was and that he fallen in love and all that. So the friend got envious and wanted her, and that's why I say you keep good shit to yourself. But the friend started blackmailing her. So then when she decided that she wasn't gonna sleep with him, he went back and told the friend that she just slept with that she had it, and the friend unalived her. And throughout the trial and all this other stuff, come to find out she didn't have it. So they questioned the person that unalived her, the boyfriend, and asked him where did he get it from, and he told him the friend. And when they asked the friend said he just said it because he wanted her and she wouldn't do it, so he lied to his friend, but he didn't know his friend was gonna unalive her. And I was like, you got to be watching. You got to be careful, because it's a lot of people that their friends will play the game, and their friends will be pursuing you, and they will be telling you stuff about the man. But is you going to fall for it? Is you going to become a victim, or what's going to happen? So it's a lot of stuff. That's why I say when it comes to your relationship, do your own research. Don't rely on what a friend tell you. And if a friend do tell you something, or the person that hang around him the most tell you something to try to turn you against him, also is question why. But then if you get to paying attention and you can put your hands on it, you can see it for yourself, then that's where you should know how to move. But you got to be careful, because now, like, I watch this stuff all the time. It's the situation where you meet people or come across people that is afraid to let you go. Hey, Dory, I didn't know you still in here. Yeah, it's the people that are afraid to let you go. And more women is losing their life, and men are losing their life too. Like you got the women snapping out, taking the men out, and you also got the men that's snapping out, taking the women out. So at this point, you're gonna have to do whatever you got to do to protect you. You're gonna have to know what to look for. You're gonna know how if you got a scapegoat or you want to get away. Sometimes it's best to have other people there. Like I was talking to somebody, and they said if they want to leave, and it was somebody off YouTube. They said if they want to leave, they're going to have to have the police come. The fact that you know if you want to leave this person, you're going to have to have the police go. Your backup plan probably going to mean you can't be safe in the city. You're going to have to go somewhere where he can't track you and don't know that you actually would touch down and live at. And then you got to be wondering, is he going to do a background check to see where you going to turn up? Because if you need the police to stand there, and they said 6 cars just for you to be able to leave, like you know you was dealing with somebody psychotic anyway, so why entertain the thought of them? Like, I had so many questions after hearing that. The fact that you got to have the police to take you to get your stuff. Like, at this point, I just disappear. Like, take your wallet, take your credit card, take some money if you got stash or something like that to make your exit stage left. But everything else, as far as clothes and stuff, that shit can be replaced. I wouldn't even go back to get it. Let him carry the false hope that I'm coming back and just disappear, because, baby, you might risk it going in that house. And then you got the people that call the police and they love the person more than they love themselves, talking about they don't want the person to go to jail and all this other stuff. And then when the police leave, then next thing you know, you end up unalive, and then your kids in a, because now it done got to the point where the people taking the kids out too. Especially the kids that don't belong to them, but now they getting the kids that do belong to them. Then not only that, if you got a mama or a brother there, they taking them out too. Like, I have been watching a lot. So when I'm not tuned in, I'm watching a lot of true stories and a lot of the crime channels and stuff like that. And what's transpiring, like, it's going to where ain't nobody saved. They going after every and anybody, and then they doing little stuff like if they can't get to you, they'll go to the nearest family members. And that's what I say. Sometimes it's not better to introduce nobody to nobody you hold dear. That's always supposed to be your safe haven. People ain't supposed to know where you lay your head at. People ain't supposed to also be able to be around your family and stuff like that. It should be places and things that you can do where you, when you want to be isolated and get away and get a way you can. Cause yeah, it's like they're like people will sit here and lure you out by making you have to come to a funeral or going after somebody they know you hold dear because they know you gonna pop out for them, like all type of shit. Then they'll get your little fake friends or stuff that they've been intertwining with or sleeping with on the side to call you up and tell you to come outside or tell you they want to see you all alone to get close to you and do what they want to do. And then your friend be sitting there looking stupid because then they end up taking them out because they don't want to leave nothing loose that can come back and say, so said, yep. So yeah, just be mindful. Dory, what time you going live? Is you ready to go live? My reliever be here at 7 o'clock, so I will have freedom. Then we'll be on to the next. And then after that, I'm taking some time off. I'm gonna take some time off to focus on self for a little while. So 9 times out of 10, I won't be doing no YouTube lives or none of that. I'm gonna let y'all marinate. We picked the date. It's gonna be March. I asked them if they wanted to be February. They said do it in March. So far they saying they gonna want the pot. They said let it just grow from 250, and we gonna see if the pot gonna go over into. Is the pot gonna go to 600? Because they said if it go to 600, they want like 2 people to be able to win. Or if it's a tie, they want to see if they gonna decide to redeem themselves or if they gonna break the tie. Or then they said they don't know yet. They might vote for a first, second, and a third. So I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait to see how much the pot gonna get up to. Then we're gonna wait to see how many people gonna join the ghetto karaoke. The ghetto karaoke is you can come up here under the influence, but you got to be able to know the words to the song. You got to sing them right. You can't mumble. You can't pause. You got to go through the whole song. You could be drunk, you could be tipsy, you could be in vibe mode, you could be on pills, you could be on weeds, you could be on gummies, you could be on whatever you want to be on, but you better come up here and be energetic and put on your best show. Like ghetto karaoke is exactly that. It's gonna be fun and entertaining. We want to know how many of y'all can set the tone, be ready for the vibe, and not overdo it to where you get up here and you fall asleep and forget what the hell you was doing. So you gotta be able to handle yourself under the influence. Them are the only rules for ghetto karaoke. Once again, like I said, if you're not a supporter of hell and I don't support you or I don't see it for you, I'm not asking you to participate to make it a show. Like if you gonna come up here on some dumb shit, like keep your ass at home. And just because there's money on the floor, like I said, I got LaKendra supposed to be she supposed to be a judge, and it's another person supposed to be a judge because I didn't want it to be. I was gonna give it to the crowd, but I ain't gonna leave it for the populations because for some of y'all that got high supporters, y'all supporters gonna vote to rig it to make sure y'all win. So we ain't doing none of that. It's gonna pop the way it pop. But yeah, we here to have some fun. So we decided we want to let them enter, but we know, and we want you to know that there's no way in hell you're gonna win. We're not gonna be biased and we ain't gonna be cheating. But if I don't see it for you, just because there's money on the floor, don't come up here participating thinking you walk away with the win. And we want y'all to have fun. And then I'm still waiting on y'all to pick a date. They picked March as the month. They said I gave them the choice between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They picked the Saturday. So then now I'm waiting on them to tell me which Saturday of March do they want. I named all the dates for the members. The members is the ones that get the vote on what day they actually want to give it up or what day they actually choose. And so I'm waiting on them to get back to me with that. And then once they do that, we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving. So get ready for ghetto karaoke because I was gonna send it up in February, but they said March, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit in March. Now I'm just waiting on them to pick a date so I can give y'all more information about it. And then as we get ready to do this, I'm gonna decide on what day I'm gonna be exiting left. So the day I get ready to exit, we got 2 pages up on the board that will be going for sale. We will be giving this page away, and we will be giving the H.L.I.C page away, and we're gonna go ahead and let y'all have fun with whatever y'all want to do. Because I'm going to bigger and better avenues, and this ain't it. So I'm just letting y'all know that y'all can get ready for the exit. And these pages can go ahead and go to whoever they want to get to or whoever want them, hit me up. H.L.I.C Room Shaker on Instagram. You do not have to send me a friend request. You can send me a message. It will tell me that I got a message and I can accept or deny it. And that's the way we're gonna keep it moving. Before I go, so I'm not gonna put a time limit on what day I'm gonna exit. I'm just letting y'all know because the H.L.I.C page can go now. I will be exiting, but I'm not gonna put a date on it because before I go, the last show that I'm gonna give to you is a Hell Sector Award, and I'm gonna also give y'all the Who Dares to Entertain Room Shaker. And therefore, I will benefit my obligations on the board, and after that, I will be done going forward. So yeah, them the 3 things that y'all can look out for. And then that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it coming from these 2 channels. So this channel. So moving right along in my voice. What else do y'all want to talk about? What else on y'all mind? Do y'all have any other ways y'all feeling? If not, I can go ahead and end this live. Y'all done got 2 hours out of me. 2 hours and 54 minutes. I might let it go to the full 3 hours and then I'm going on about my business. So is there anything else y'all need or y'all want to say? Who going live? Do anybody want to redirect? Let me go check and see who live and see where y'all want to go. Let me see. I'm finna go see now. Okay, the real K Fit. If you just waking up, here is a breakdown. Slippery was what you say. Slippers was trying to show how graphics work and forgot to log into his account and was still logged into Google as just Kimmy. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So that's what y'all was talking about when y'all was giving me that tea. Hold on. I'm looking at it. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to go to your wall, girl, to finish reading all this stuff. Because it showed me that and then it disappeared. Hold on, y'all. Because we got some tea. Okay, so K-Fit. Oh, wow. If you just waking up, Here is a breakdown. Slippy was giggling, trying to show his graphic work and forgot to log into his account and was still logged into Google as just Kimmy. Come closer. He said that he is able to be authenticated when hitting links this way. Oh wow. Look in the right top corner. It has just Kimmy picture. Oh wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, wow. So I heard about this, but I didn't know they was actually. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Wait till Kimmy find out. Ooh, wait. Mm-hmm. Damn it. Ooh, girl. Hold on. Let me see. Ooh, I wonder do Kimmy know this yet. Keep on impersonating people on the board. Looking forward to supporting you, Room Shaker. Thank you. Hey, LaDon. Good morning. Hey, Brown Broody World. How are you? Yeah. Brown Broody World. Hit the link if you got the time. Hit the link if you got the time. I need more than 1 cup of JoJo refill, please. Yeah, because we. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about it. She definitely does. Oh, she know? Just Kimmy know? Confused what happened. Wait, what you say? Confused what happened. Oh, Shakim. Oh, you talking about what I just said? Can't wait for this weekend live from Just Kimmy. Let's go. Okay, so what had happened is Shakim was on there. He was trying to show some graphics that he claimed that he was making and doing, and he had cammed up and he had cammed up and showed he was still logged in under Just Kimmy name. And basically he said it was easier for him to be verified through YouTube that way. So he logged in. He got an account showing he's the administrative, and he logged in. He got an account that's under Just Kimmy name with her picture and everything. Oh, hold on. I see you, boo. Hello.
Hey, Room Shaker, what's up?
Girl, nothing. What is you gonna do with your channel? What are you waiting on?
I've been doing little videos like but I want to start doing like I'm having a problem with my StreamYard. So my cousin's coming over today so I could start going live on StreamYard cuz I just been doing verticals. But I've been
When you
going
start
live
doing
here and
your
there.
verticals, hold on. I'm coming in here to make sure I'm subscribed because I ain't been getting no notifications from you.
Yep, I did verticals. It's been like a couple weeks. I did a couple verticals. But I just set up my StreamYard, paid for my StreamYard and stuff. So my cousin's gonna come over and show me how to navigate and do a couple of graphic stuff for me because he knows how to do that stuff. Um, but I wanna do like a woman's panel where
I'm
um
listening.
we can just talk about topics, from a woman's perspective seriously. Because it's a lot of bullshit going on right now with these people. I ain't even really been watching because I'm just sick of it. These motherfuckers just really crashing out and all this old fake ass bullshit. I'm just really getting sick of it for real.
Okay,
Just
okay,
saying
okay.
real
Hey,
shit.
OC girl.
And then I want to do something like a wine down Wednesday, featuring different wines, just different shit like that. So I've been having
Okay,
some ideas. I'm gonna
okay,
hit you up
okay,
on
okay.
IG because I do got your IG. So I'm gonna probably hit you up on IG
Okay, well, I'm
one day this
subscribed to
week.
you, so I will get your notification when you go out. Cause I'm like, damn, when's she going live? What's she waiting on? But you said you been going live, and I just looked it. I wasn't subscribed, but I'm subscribed now.
Yeah, but thanks for supporting, and make sure you keep me encouraged. I really do appreciate that.
Girl, nope, I ain't encouraging y'all. Like y'all don't listen. So nope, y'all gonna be your own motivation and y'all own encouragement. I'm not doing it. I'm not,
Well,
cause
I'm
Vila
saying,
say that.
you always keep me up on it. Like, well, what you gonna do with your stuff? What you doing? So you do
Yeah, I do.
definitely
I try
keep
to do
it.
that for everybody, but once I see like if you can't motivate yourself to be interested and you can't find topics you like, who the hell am I to keep bringing it up? Like, only if you tell me you into it, I'll be sitting here like, okay, let's go live. Then I used to be the type that tell people, well, what you want your topic to be so I can make sure I can be an accent and get up there and hold the topic or be one of the ones that join the panel and help you hold down the conversation. But it seemed like people still weren't interested. So if I see that you procrastinate or you really ain't feeling or you don't want YouTube to be your life. Like some people gotta have the it to do it. Like you gotta be
Right.
versatile. You gotta find what really excites you so you don't get bored with it and you can actually let it form into what you needed and want it to be. But I'm gonna tell you like this, don't close yourself into no sectors. If you want to, do your own sectors and do your own content because you're gonna get tired of recovering and recapping the same shit. So if you're gonna do real live topics, like you can never run out of them. You can't do nothing but go up
Right.
because
You know
it's
what?
gonna
And
grow
when I've
slow.
been
But the more and more you talk about it, the more people gonna want to join in. Hey, Jills, did you say he had an account with Kimmy shit? So did he clone her account? Absolutely. He's administrator on it. He said they said he did a whole lot of time about how he got authenticated through YouTube faster by using her name and he made a mistake and put it up on the screen. But I don't think it was a mistake. I think he put it on the scene and want people to know. But at some point, with all the screenshots and the proof that people have, they should be contacting YouTube because YouTube will find that a problem and that's a breach and they don't want to be sued because they just lost a lawsuit for breaching people information. And the fact that he's allowed to impersonate other content creators, like people should be on there with Google. Google will snatch all his channel and make sure he stay banned. He'll be like a Tommy Sotomayor around this camp. But I don't know why people ain't taking the initiative
room
or they is
shaker.
taking the initiative, but YouTube just letting him bait and trap himself. But y'all need to do something about this because, yeah, he impersonate me is going down. Hey, Jill Comfort Zone. Go ahead, boo.
Who did that, room shaker?
Shakim did it on his last live.
Wow, I did hear something in the streets about he had like a lot of troll pages and other content creators' names. I did hear that.
And
I
he's over there on X, reaching out to you, X on, reaching out to YouTube, Team YouTube on X under other people name, impersonating them, trying to find out about their account and how many more strikes they need and stuff like that. And they need to be mindful because now that they caught that he was doing it in YouTube when they was responding, they let them talk to him in private because once they build that barrier and they verify it, well, they ain't verifying shit, but they start talking to you about your account, they will get in your inbox. So he still could be communicating with them and they just don't know because it's no longer on the front. Because in one of the messages I did say that they said, well, to discuss your account, let's discuss it in the inbox. And they like, make sure you follow us and then they follow you so they'll have access to type it in your inbox. Because a person got to follow you for you to be able to send messages if they got it set up like that. So he could be still in contact with them. That's why I say at this point, people got enough ammo to actually reach out to YouTube and talk to them about this because YouTube, Google, and they just received a lawsuit that they lost again and they had to pay out money because people was talking about how they information was used, how it was a breach. Some people going after them about the payments and stuff and YouTube not paying content creators once they pages get struck. Like I was basically doing a recap and following up researching for somebody else about all the different steps because when I was cool with Brianna I was gonna reach out with all the screenshots and stuff they got of how he was moving and even though he erased it still leave an electronic trail. So I was willing to talk to them, but then I just told them to do it themselves because I'm not finna, if I go over there I'm going as the room shaker and I'm going over there and show them screenshots and sending it all to them in a private message and letting them know like this nigga is coming over here asking you about different accounts and y'all ain't making him verify himself, but y'all giving him information about other people's channels. Like, at what point do you want to get sued? Like, yeah, because we found an issue with this. What are y'all planning on doing about it? And like I say, that will make X shut his accounts down, and that will also make YouTube shut his accounts down. But hey,
People gotta stop making just anybody managing mods and all of this other stuff, and they ain't reading the fine print. Cause you know these people, we never read the fine print. Never want to read the fine print. And that's crazy, but that's like impersonating, like folks identifying who you are.
yeah, and they can also get him for identity theft because you using this to find out about people accounts, and considering that this is a payment. Like, yeah, we are partners of YouTube. We independent contractors, and business are protected by certain laws and rules. So yeah, they can handle this in so many different levels.
Yep. Wow.
But some people is overlooking it and don't want to take the initiative to handle it as they see fit, and want to go the long haul about it. But I feel like somebody need to do something because it seemed like he has no chill. This is getting out of hand. And then what type of information is you giving him? Like, okay, he asking the simple questions about the pages, like how many more strikes do I got to get before I'm terminated and stuff like that. But then what if he asking y'all something else? Could you verify the bank account I use? Like, is you giving him this type of information? Like, at this point, I think if they is, because normally they will make you go to it. They'll tell you got to sign into your asset and check your information because that's something you could do on your own.
Right. That's crazy. Like, it's really like he
does
really
Kimmy know about this? I just found out about it early this morning, so I don't know if Kimmy know yet. OC girl, that's why I said I went and put a link on her community wall because and V put a post, and that's why I first seen that. He was like, "Do just Kimmy know?" Or yeah, she know. And then I took the link to that post and put it on her wall because I was going to put it on my wall, and I said hell no, so I went and put it on her private wall, her membership wall, to see if she was gonna get it.
Let me tell you, he did that stuff out here in the open. Just Kimmy got a lot of people that's watching for her. You know what I'm saying? So he better be careful, and she is not going to take this shit lightly. Shakim,
no, because just Kim, but how is he still going live? He must didn't have that many strikes on that channel because I seen King Roman pause his live to go strike him when they told him that Shakim was over there playing with his image. So he don't want to start Kimmy because Kimmy gonna let him know, nigga, I will strike you. Who the hell you playing with? Like,
Kimmy gonna take him through there, baby.
Right, and then only one he can use to put his page back up is YouTube Camera because Brianna ain't gonna mess with it. And I hope YouTube Camera wake up and see that he playing with her.
Wow, Shakim, you making people casualties of your war for no reason.
No, he just using the weak ones that ain't paying attention to what he doing and gonna let him get away with it.
This is crazy. I ain't been watching this stuff. They've been really just getting on my nerves with all this crap.
And then sincere, if you in here because you a member on my page, I just want you to be mindful the stuff he doing could come back and hunt you as well. Because these people are so obsessed when you get to playing with them that they, like you see, Deanna says Brian want to go around here playing with people. She's striking pages. Like Pastor got her struck and he said that people playing with channels. So don't think that people won't target your channel about what you allowing to go on there. So you might want to be mindful that he know what he doing. He doing stuff on certain people platforms to get you taken out the game. Because once people get that vengeance spirits in them, they go after everybody that sit with them because they want to make him have no safe haven and no spots on the board.
And these people know that.
Dr. Soapy be over there, so I'm sure if he's seen it, he will definitely tell Kimmy. Well, I don't know, because I said I think it was Dr. Soapy. It wasn't Brian. It wasn't Vibrant, because I know it was one of them. I read the name. I want to say it was Dr. Soapy, but I will confirm before I put that jack. I don't want to misspeak. But I seen Dr. Soapy say he received the email and somebody had the nerve. The person was like, somebody had the nerve to ask them why they be where they at. And they was like, they grown. They do what they want to do. So I'm like, oh, wow. So then I was like, now it makes me wonder who was the person that reached out and texted you. I don't watch them, so I don't know nothing about this. Shaking my head, this is too much. Well, I will put it up on my screen, but I don't want to put it up on my screen because I was just about to say, Gio, I put the well, I ain't gonna take you in the post either, because damn, it's on somebody members wall, but somebody got the information when he put it out, and it is going around the board. And then MB also put the information out there on his community wall, so everybody know and everybody talking about it. So I'm just waiting to see Kimmy response, because I also went in members only wall and I made sure I put the link to it so she can see it. So if she got her notification that's gonna go off, she will be aware of it in the morning. But I'm sure a lot of people gonna wake it up as they do their morning content. So she gonna hear it one way or the other.
Oh yeah, you know Kimmy, she going, man. Shaw Kim, he taking this shit too personal. He needs to back up a little bit. He needs to
Well,
definitely,
see,
I
but
think,
then
take
that
a
brings me
break.
back to, when is they gonna close the gates? Because you open the space and you let all these people in and you see what is given. So it's only gonna take y'all to count
Yep.
as a whole, because this what flushed them out their own sector is doing shit like this. Y'all couldn't play with everybody in y'all sector, or y'all seen new meat and y'all wanted to go get y'all a touch in the tab of it, and that's the way y'all moving. And that's why I say I can do banners and interact with certain people, but certain people I don't want to deal with, because like you psychotic. And then once I put you on a threat list, like a terrorist or a stalker list, like I'm gonna be like the United States, I'm gonna want to come see about it. Like I'm gonna do whatever, take whatever avenues I gotta take to make you a dud. Like, yeah. Like that's crazy. No, Dr. Soapy and Kimmy are friends. Definitely will let her know. Oh, well, hey. Well, like I say, okay, what other friends that you know of that can contact Dr. Soapy through email to ask Dr. Soapy, like, why are you somewhere else? It had to be somebody that actually thought they can have a conversation like this or a record. And Dr. Soapy must have felt some type of way about them feeling like they can question them, because like I said, I seen him type it in the chat. Jill, absolutely, this is crazy. So that's why I said that. Sometimes you think it's serious, or sometimes you think it's friends, and you find out it's absolutely not. Because Dr.
Right.
Soapy used to be over here, and you don't see Dr. Soapy over here no more. Do you think I care? No, because they free to roam wherever they want to roam. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, don't tag me. I don't want no parts of them. Let the people involved handle it. Like, yeah, that's why I said. That's why I say you need to, for real. You think it's one thing and they definitely show you it's another. He's going to mess around and end up behind bars. Everybody not going to play with him. Yeah, because you see, King Roman said he ain't dealing with it. He said he ain't going back and forth. He ain't responding. He ain't gonna do nothing. He just gonna go ahead and move in silence. Like it's gonna catch up to him. He gonna fuck around and find out, because they said that ain't no need in indulging or engaging, because he got a stalker's ways about himself. And he just gonna keep doing it, because they was like, that's what happened to them in the Omar sector. And then they said that Eva Remix has been doxing Cole. And Cole has been doxing Shaquem, but the fact that y'all done all put restraining orders on each other and did the shit that y'all done did, and then Remix done went over there and did a live with DG. And then they said DG did the live with Remix because when it came up to Brianna inserting himself speaking on his business, that's why he coming for her. So yeah, DG and Remix did a live about Brianna, and Remix was over there on the panel.
Yeah, I've been hearing about this with Remix. What the hell?
Oh, okay. You said he already clarified that it wasn't Kimmy who emailed him. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that because I ain't seen her live. So okay, I missed that part.
You got these people preying on women, and these motherfuckers is crazy, man.
But
That's
look,
what
cause I said that about the niggas in the Mo3 sector. When it came down to it, you found out a lot of them comfortable doing what they doing, because once their background came out, you seen a lot of them had records about beating on women and stuff like that. Like a lot of them, I don't know if it was an older woman or it was somebody close to them, a mother, a grandma, auntie, or something, but somebody pissed them off to where they got a grudge or disdain towards women, so they feel like they can never value us. They supposed to bruise, and them niggas with them type of mentality, you supposed to keep her far away from you. A nigga that always got something bad to say about a woman, I should question.
But these women like it though, Room Shaker. They accept these weak ass apologies from these men and they let them right back up on their panel so they can turn around and do the same thing to them or they doing it to another woman. I ain't
That's
got
true.
time for that bullshit.
That's true.
I don't
That's
want
true.
no motherfucking apology.
Right, I just want you to move. I want you to go
Right, just
away.
go
Leave me
on.
alone. Like, because if you keep coming back, I feel like you want to do damage, or you just want to. I don't know. You just want to prolong it, and the more you try to prolong it, and the more I see what you're doing, the more aggy and irritated I'm gonna get to where like I say, once I consider you as a threat, I'm gonna treat you as such.
Right. And that's why a lot of these motherfuckers, I wouldn't dare hit their panel. I don't conversate with them. Yeah, I might be in a chat conversating with other people, but I just won't, I ain't doing it. Because like you said, once their information get out there, you see just what type of person they are. They done had DV incidents. They done had assault incidents. Get the hell out of here.
Right.
I don't got
And then
time
as you
for it.
can see, like he comfortable with threatening K Fit. Like that's a whole woman. Like, why is you asphyxiated on her and then you get to the point where you think it's okay to bring up her child? Like, nigga, you weird. Like, stuff like that belongs in the court. Like, yeah, because I see you sick and you twisted and you think that it's okay to play with individuals, and me as a protector, I'm supposed to do everything in my power to protect them. So therefore, if I have to get you, because they don't know these internet charges will make you have to be banned from the internet. Like
And
it
people
can
don't
get you
realize
banned and barred.
the laws of the land is catching up with this cyber shit. And they don't realize that this stuff is federal, and these people, just because they don't come today, just because they don't come tomorrow, don't mean they ain't coming at all. Because this stuff is crazy. This stuff that these people's doing, and is really affecting people's real life.
But if you ain't paid close attention, it's a lot of people to see that it's catching up with them, and they just got to set in their mind and they heart that they don't give a damn about it. So they willing to crash out behind this. And that's why I say them type of individuals shouldn't be trusted, let alone mess with, because it's showing that you have nothing to live for. You have nothing to prioritize yourself. You have nothing to do with your time except cause interference and try to destroy other people's lives because you are falling apart, and misery love company.
And like they say, when a person ain't got shit to lose, they don't give a damn about you losing everything you got.
But at some point, if you allow somebody to take your livelihood from you, if you allow somebody to tear you apart and tear you down, you deserve everything you get, because if you got something to protect, you're going to protect it at all costs.
Right.
And that's why I say,
And
showing growth and stability and all the
people.
things that I have going on, I refuse to entertain the YouTube game. So if it comes to this point where you got to pursue charges, or you got to go sit down and talk to a detective, or you got to get people involved, like, I don't see why people think that that wouldn't be a avenue that you would be willing to pursue.
Right. And these people, they share too much of themselves too soon with people that they don't even know.
That's just like these link ups and allowing people in your space to be around. Like, that's just like if you go on a trip, you're not going to leave your passport and your ID sitting around and have to go through the embassy or something to get back over here. Like, you going to protect that stuff at all. It should be like your social security number, your credit cards and everything shouldn't be valuable. Right. Like when King Roman said he went and ate at the restaurant and he got into it with somebody on the board, and the person turned around and said, well, I got his credit card number, I can give it to you. Like, you can give it to him, but then don't think if I find out where I use my credit card at and where the transaction and information came from, don't think I won't turn around and pursue that person or that individual. Now the job that you had, you ain't gonna have it no more. Are you willing to do all that for a click and a view, and then you ain't even got a strong voice on the board? Like, you gonna risk it all? Like, it makes me think, like, what have you been doing all your life? Because you seem to have no purpose or guidance, and you willing to jeopardize everything for what? Like, yeah, no, like that's a petty crime to me. That's a petty ass crime to me. Because that crime alone, you playing with my credit card information, that's a federal charge that you can end up getting fucked up about. And that can be identity theft because you actually played with something that was attached to my social security number. So it's a lot of ways that it can be handled. If you want to take these routes, And that's just like with Tulsa. They telling her, you doing all these calls. What happened if somebody started calling your probation officer or they start getting you violations? And Tulsa was like, she don't care. She gonna keep doing her. Like, it's no, Lolo forgave her, but forgave him. But it's no way in hell you're gonna get me to forgive you. I wouldn't give a damn about you. Like, yeah, no, you played with me, so now all bets are off. And ain't nobody gonna tell me to stand down and not to pursue you because you opened up this door. So now we going down every avenue of it.
These people is fucking doing a bit too much.
But they been
And you
doing too
got
much. But some people think it's cute. Some people
that's
think
what I
it's
was
a
about to
friendly
say. You
banner.
got
Like,
people that support that type of activity. And that's just as sickening.
that's just like with Brianna. If Remix keep going at her and he decided to put out videos or he decided to put her getting in the shower, do you know that's revenge porn? Do you know how many ways she could go? Do you know even though he ain't got shit to give, she still could tie you up and fuck up your number because she could sit there and make sure that she hires somebody to make sure they attach it to your credit report and it comes up that you owe this money. So yeah, you gonna always have an account. And if she every time you pay to get it taken off, she put money behind getting it put back on because she could prove this is a court order and this is a judgment against you that you have to sit here and pay. Like, yeah, there's no ways around it. That's why I say, how far are you willing to go for behind you? How far is too
Yeah,
far?
let
Like,
me
I feel like it should be no limitations of how far you willing to go because people have to get beside themselves and they think that they self doing this stuff on the internet. But no, it can actually catch up with you. And then all the crimes that I looked at, like they basically bringing them like the cyber stalking, the cyber bullying, the gang stalking and stuff like that. All that shit
right.
weighing in is a felony.
This stuff is getting out of hand on this internet. And you got these men preying on these women, and this stuff is just really crazy. Like it's beyond entertainment. This shit is done got beyond entertainment. I don't find anything entertainment about that. And I
Right.
just was hearing a little bit about this remix and Brianna. What like Brianna, she played that shit all wrong though. Just the little bit of what I'm hearing. Like I would have been coming out here like a real straight victim. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would have definitely played the victim to the fullest because his ass would be in jail. What he doing? That's a form of extortion. Extortion and shit is against the law.
Let's go.
Anywhere.
Let's
In any
go.
state across the United States. Extortion is against the fucking law.
Right.
I'm
Could
not
y'all get my
playing with
likes
you.
up, please, and thank you?
I'm not playing with you. I ain't standing up here. I don't gotta be no, yeah, I can handle myself because that right there, what he doing is definitely against the law.
Facts. But you got to think about it. He's somebody that ain't got nothing to lose because you got charges on you and then all of the domestic violence on women and stuff. And people entertain the thought of him like, okay, certain crimes I might say I wouldn't judge you about. But when I see you got a history of attacking women, like me being a woman, I'm going to take that serious.
You better. You better. And that's the thing. These women